with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio as productive. He said they were able to touch on key areas of national interest like national security. The Prime Minister provided an update on the meeting held on Wednesday in Jamaica during Thursday's post-cabinet meeting. He said key security concerns, including transnational crime and border protection, were raised.
Because he is someone very familiar with this region, having operated in his political life out of Florida, that we are the third border of the United States. We are the southern marine border of the United States. That was accepted. We discussed it. We discussed the roles that we have played in recent times and in the past in assisting in operations to deal with and to target transnational organized crime, which is a big issue for the United States as well as the CARICOM and ourselves.
Prime Minister Young also gave a commitment to collaborate with the U.S. to fight transnational crime in the region, including combating the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua.
I had already given the commitment, and I was able to tell Secretary of State that if there is transnational organized crime operating or coming to operate in Trinidad, we want to stop that as a government. And we recognize that if we utilize our anti-terrorism legislation, it may give us a little bit more power to deal with these notorious type criminals. We are prepared to do that as a government.
With discussions expected to continue, Prime Minister Young said the government will keep the nation informed on any major developments. Also high on the agenda during talks with Prime Minister Stuart Young and U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was energy security. The Prime Minister confirmed that discussions included updates on energy sector cooperation, with assurances that ongoing projects will remain a priority.
I then took the discussions to the Dragon gas deal, to our relationship with Venezuela, and emphasized the importance of it, not only to Trinidad and Tobago, but I was able to set out how it would also affect the rest of the CARICOM region because of the important role that we play in supporting some of our CARICOM brother and sister nations throughout the region. That was accepted.
Prime Minister Young said Secretary Rubio assured that the U.S. will not do anything to harm Trinidad and Tobago's economy. He added that government is continuing its exploration of the Dragon gas field.
We got the opportunity to put in our own advocacy. I did raise the point that our OFAC for Dragon is in October. Secretary of State Rubio said, Stuart, well, Prime Minister, that is some time off from now. We are going to continue to work with you, etc. Nobody's going to give that blanket commitment at this stage. But I emphasize, he said, I'm not going to harm Trinidad and Tobago after hearing how important it was for us.
In sport, Five Rivers Secondary School got the better of Bishop's Anstey High School East by a 34-22 shoreline to win the Trinidad and Tobago Basketball Association Girls East Zone Open basketball title. With the series leveled at 1-1, the ladies of Bishop's Anstey High School East and Five Rivers Secondary returned to Maloney Indoor Sporting Arena for the third and final match of the series. Akira Charles led the charge for Five Rivers, scoring 20 points as they won the series 2-1, securing the Girls East Zone Open title. And that was your TTT News Update. I'm Mary Therese Bernard. Do have a good morning.
That we are going TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
We will call our young people to get together. We will form a committee of young entertainers to work with the government, to use their young minds to think with vision and outside of the box, because there is a lot of potential and diversification in our products of Trinidad and Tobago. And that is one area for our young people.
Music.
Come up on me, girl, bring that body. Spread your sweet and the
culture.
You know, soca is the child of calypso.
Okay.
Calypso music started as social commentary, and soca music became a version of African beat and the East Indian beat mix, because Trinidad is predominantly Indian and African. And it's the soca beat is more about dancing and partying, and the calypso is more about listening and, you know, having topics about life. So it's a blend. Soca took over. The young people love soca, but we are both the same. I have a song this year called Soca is Calypso and Calypso is Soca.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City.
Then we walk up, we walk up, we walk up, we ways and dun.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
A stranger in a crowded place, yeah, me cooler and the day. Hoping to find someone with a familiar face, so we could sit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wind on a bumper. So let's be amazing, keep the fire blazing. With no care in the world, that we get run bad in here. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, keep them company. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, make them your family. Together, let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waits and done. Together, let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waits and done. Drunk or sober, all from a culture, set no panorama, I did. On the road with humor, jumping up to the soca, must find a partner to play match with me. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wind on a bumper. So let's be amazing, fire blazing. With no care in the world, that we get on mad in here. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, keep them company. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, make them your family. Together, let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waits and done. Together, let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waits and done. I want you to. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, keep them company. I want you to charm on somebody now, hold on somebody now, make them your family. And let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up, we waits and done. Together.
son of Blacks. Yes, on a beautiful Friday morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just about 10 minutes after the big hour of 6 o'clock. Good morning. It's a beautiful Friday. Yes, indeed. You're listening to Talk City 91.1 FM, your address for talk. And speaking of which, you're inside Titans of Democracy. Yeah, on a beautiful Friday. What's going on? What's happening? You're on your way to work. Let me know. You know the numbers to connect with. Yeah, 394-4911. That's my WhatsApp number. And to give me a call, 622-4911. And of course, we're going to welcome your phone calls inside this hour. For those listening and wondering, yes, my name is Jamie and Kid. I'm here with you. Sharon is running a bit late today, yeah, for some reasons that she's got to be here late. Yeah, all right, so keep it right here at Talk City 91.1 FM. Your phone calls and a whole lot more on a beautiful Friday. Let's do this. You're inside Titans of Democracy, 6 to 9. Yeah, Monday to Friday.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Hey, more Blacks for you. This time alongside Cohen Dubois.
Them vampire coming, them Sukuya coming. I see them, they coming. They coming.
They send Obian man for me, but I'm still going strong. I've come from Guyana to try and lick me down, but I am blessed.
They send one and out for me. It's going on too long. Me child mother, she's too for maintenance. I'm a son, but I am blessed.
Any day and any time is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now. I love in the way how I'm feeling.
Anytime is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now. Now.
Listen, policeman for me, say my family do wrong. They cut my phone, I couldn't text, so I put it in some that I am blessed.
They say all kind of thing about me. Career going too long, but every year I am with and winding down in town, cause I am blessed. Come and say anytime is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now.
I'm feeling to take a wine, cause it's anytime is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now. Look, they coming.
Them vampire coming, them Sukuya coming. I see them, they coming. They coming. Them backbiters coming, all the haters coming. I see them, they coming. I work hard for everything you see. They can't take that from me. And I thank the Almighty for my sweet family, cause I am blessed.
Every time I reach in for the top, they try to pull me down, but them can never stop the works of the Father, Son, cause I am blessed. Any day and any time is a good time right now. It's my time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now. I'm feeling to take a wine, cause anytime
is a good time right now. It's my time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now.
Yeah. What's going on?
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
What's going on? Yeah. What's going on? Please tell me what's going on. What's happening? Please tell me what's happening. something gone wrong, like everything upside down, Lord. Right now, good bad is like this whole place gone mad. Every day is a hustle and a bustle. Everybody right now caught in the jostle for space in the race, trying to keep up the pace, but space round cram. Everybody is jamming for a better life, a better way of living. In the meantime, simple things we forgetting, like how to say good morning, morning neighbor, morning, morning neighbor, morning neighbor, morning neighbor, morning neighbor, good morning neighbor, good morning, good morning neighbor, good morning neighbor, morning, morning. Good morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. Morning, morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. Morning. I have a little remedy, a guaranteed philosophy to make this a better place. Healing for the human race, a plain and simple remedy, a guaranteed philosophy to make this a better place. I put a smile on people's face. Take time when you start your day, when you're heading on your way, with full respect in order. Full respect in order. Take some time when you start your day, when you're heading on your way, with full respect in order. Just say to one another, morning neighbor, good morning, 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 morning neighbor, morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, morning, morning neighbor, good morning, neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, good morning, morning neighbor, morning. True balance in humanity, the start right in the community, with love between you and me. Say morning to all the family. True balance in humanity, the start right in the community, with love between you and me. Good morning to all the family. Morning to all the ones I meet along the street. I just have to love and greeting the people with that smile. Good morning, neighbor, you feeling fine? Hope all is well today. Simple things we forget to say. Has the love truly gone away? No way, today, not today. Morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, 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 good morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, good morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor,
Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
Hey, good morning. Talk City 91.1 FM, Inside Titans of Democracy. The numbers to call, 622-4911. And as I said before, Sharon is running a bit late today. Yes, and I'm here. Damien is my name. Thank you very much for choosing us and allowing us to wake you up. Yeah, allowing us to take you to work. And of course, you are here to, help us throughout the day and to give us your, your blessings for us to have a wonderful day today. And we can't do it without you, Titans. And let's see who's the first Titan calling on a Friday. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. 9-4, always giving trouble. Also, good morning to the folks online. Good morning to the folks in Tobago. Yes, we have we are coming your way in the 8 o'clock hour, so look out for that. Also, inside this hour, we have, did you know? Yeah, some real, pretty interesting facts that you probably, is like, nah, I never knew that. Yes, yeah, that's the, that's when you hear it, you always think that way. Hello?
Hi, good morning to you, Damien.
Hi, good morning, darling. Good morning. First Titan on a beautiful Friday. What's up? What's going on? How are you?
I good. First thing I have to say, Good morning to each and every one. Sharon Phillips, good morning to you, my darling.
I know she's here.
Angie, Mr. Leave It Right There. Don't be no trouble this morning. Mr. Monks and George, thank God, in the land of the living to see another day. We must praise the Master. Amen. How are you going?
I'm great, darling. I'm here and just having sipping on my
What
coffee.
what a fantastic weekend we'll be having this week.
I'm sure. We intensifying it, We intensifying it. If you want to call it that.
Darling. I can't wait until Sharon Felix reach because I have some questions that this morning.
You have some questions for her?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll be here in a bit. Don't worry yourself.
Okay, my darling. You have a good one.
Thank you very much, darling. Have a wonderful day. Yes. I'm pleased when you're calling me. Just give me the names, I'm trying to familiarize myself with all the titans out there. Yeah. And of course, the loyal ones. Hello, good morning. Hello. Line 1, you're live. Hello, good morning. Hello. Lost that one. Line 2, you're live. Good morning. Ooh. Hello. All right, low down the radio. Low your radio. Hello.
Hello, Damian. Morning.
Morning.
Hello, Sienna. This is so hard to get in, but praise God. And first I would say, well, I am from Ari Village. I don't call it to the other station with Sharon. I would say first morning to you.
Thank you.
And to your family, and to Sharon and her family. And I will say first eat properly, exercise, jealous no one, and make a stranger laugh, right?
For real.
Good. Well, it's a pleasure being on this. Well, first I would say, it's a blessing. That's one. And then 2, yes, we home. Right. So, brother, I would say, morning to everyone in Trinidad, my friends in Tobago, my friends in Princeton, our PNM members and the Titans of Democracy members, Mr. Toronto, and all my friends, my friend in New Grant, my lady Wendy. Okay, brother, it's a pleasure being here with you, Marlene and Madeleine. Morning, brother. Praise God. I got in. Praise God. Sharon, one love, and you are fit now. One love, brother.
Thank you very much, man. One love to you as well. Hey, taking the phone calls on a beautiful Friday, 622-4911. And let's see who's on line 3. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Anyone there? Cold feet? All right, let's try line 1. Let's see who's there. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning to you, Damian.
Hi, darling. What's going on?
I am doing very well, thank you.
How are your Friday going thus far, this early, beautiful Friday morning? How it's going?
Well, I woke up this morning, lots of people didn't.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so we have to give thanks to that, huh?
Grateful and thankful. Yeah? Good morning to Sharon.
Yeah, she's going to be here in a bit.
All the callers, listeners, for 9 viewers.
Yes.
Have a great day.
Hey, thank you, darling. Can someone, well, I haven't had breakfast as yet, so I'm hungry, so fill me up a bit now. Let me know what are you eating this morning, what you all having this morning for breakfast. Let me know. Some people, I came in the building and someone just said, I'm feeling for some sunny side up. Sunny side up. I think that's a special way how you fry the egg, yeah? And you could probably let me know how you do the sunny side up, because I'm, not really, anyway, I'm ashamed to say that. But anyway, morning.
Morning, Damian, and how are you this morning?
I'm good. And how are you?
I know Sharon is blessed to be in the land of the living.
Ah, boy, that's what we're talking about.
I know Sharon and we share, but safety for Sharon on the road. Take your time, Sharon, and be safe. I want to say good morning to my brother, my sister, my children, all my neighbors. Good morning to Mr. Mano, Mami, Leave It There, Mr. Mount St. George. Mr. Keith from Claxton Bay. Each and every one have a blessed and a productive day. And Damien, when you finish this journey home safe by the grace of God.
Thank
See
you.
you next week by God's will.
Thank you. You have a wonderful Friday, okay?
Same to you.
All right. Thank you very much. Morning. Friday today, we lightening up today, yeah? No heaviness today, no heavy vibes today. right? Today is a nice day. It's Friday. We're getting ready for the long weekend. I know some folks just can't wait for it. Yeah, after a hectic week. Yeah, beautiful Friday today. Let's use on line 1. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, why line 1 giving so much trouble? Let's see. Let's check line 4. Hello. All right, cut off. I think that's the name of the Friday, you know. No heaviness on the Friday. No heaviness on your Friday.
Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
Yes, indeed. Send us your morning greetings. Yeah. Titans of Democracy. Hello. Good morning. Ooh. Hello.
Pleasant morning to you.
Morning.
Sharon Felix, a pleasant morning.
She's on her way.
Titans of Democracy, Trinidad and Tobago and abroad, a pleasant morning.
Mm-hmm.
And all those are getting bright this morning.
Mm.
To the dragon, a pleasant morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You are not falling in the back there. A full song and healthy, boy. A little bit again, the follower come to the phone. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You're locked on. Titans of Democracy.
Morning.
Morning, what's going on?
Yeah, they're 100% spiritually okay.
Ah, boy, that's what we're talking about. 100 and not 90.
Well, I know
100.
you know this person is Mano.
Mano?
Yeah, let's say good morning to 12:85 past 6. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning to Uncle George. Good morning. Faisabad, good morning to you. I get so confused because you sometimes we know when you come on in this system different than the neighbor system. Yes. Because and you always say good morning to Sharon, good morning to Mr. Napuna. Boy, so much people. Mr. Toronto, good morning to you. Yeah, man. Malcolm and Gemma, good morning. Yeah, always somebody go and tell somebody that channel 91.1.
Tell the world.
Because, yeah, so the other people know because, and you say good morning to everybody.
Morning.
The whole of Tobago, good morning. The people of Bonnet, Gardens and Mount Hope, good morning. Yeah, man.
That's what we're talking about.
Bruce, don't try that, you know. They get on some kind of house. Yeah, man.
All right, brother.
Good morning to everybody who I ain't call. I really forget it.
Uh-huh.
But I get confused with this system. You know when you're on or when you're on the just waiting with these phone and things. Right. You never dial phone, not at all. And you will love to everybody to us right away, you know, I guess somebody something saying nothing about it. Spread the love like butter and a hot pizza.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my brother. Do you take
like
care?
that
What's
one,
your name?
Damien.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, brother. Take care. Just
right.
remember to share the love. Dr. Rowley, thank you for the job that you give us.
Yes.
And for Miss Rowley, thank you for the care that you take care of Mr. Rowley. And just remember, people, we're not getting older, we're going younger.
Yes.
We go to the young PNM, shake humanity. God.
All right.
Yeah.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Hey, more phone calls coming up. And of course, coming up, we have Did You Know? Titans of Democracy.
And the catfish made a raid, and Dorothy Ball army. Catfish gone with my lignum Viking. Miss Dorothy went to bed. And the catfish made a raid, and Dorothy Ball army. Catfish gone with my lignum Viking. Catfish if you want me to sing. 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 Miss Dorothy at last can make us style on me. Miss Dorothy at last can make us style on me. I couldn't help laughing when I heard something about a something. Bathed in fine Kumana and a catfish jump at her Julius Caesar. Miss Dorothy went to bed and the catfish made a raid. And Dorothy Ball army. Catfish gone with my lignum Viking. Miss Dorothy went
Dorothy Ball Army. Catfish gone with my lignum fighting. That's if it is the one me to sing. That's if you want me to sing. That's if it is the one me to sing. That's if you want me to sing. Well then, she was Congosa, unselfish with her tralala. Saga boys tried to no avail, big shots. And even the Duke wouldn't tell you good morning. As vain as when a young peacock blooming, she had more from than Juliet. But a Romeo fish got a conscious pilot. Miss Dorothy went to bed, and the catfish made a raid. Dorothy Ball Army. Catfish gone with my lignum fighty. Miss Dorothy went to bed, and the catfish made a raid. And Dorothy Ball Army. Catfish gone with my lignum fighty. On the beach was a royal carnival. Speculated newsmongergram quickly spread it through Negrogram.
And then the interested swiftly rushed and investigated. And the gossip by the newsmonger was a catfish in the Casa Blanca. Dorothy went to bed, and a catfish made a raid. And Dorothy Ball Army. A catfish gone with my lignum fighting.
Miss Dorothy went to bed, and the catfish made a raid. And Dorothy Ball Army. Catfish gone with my lignum fighting. That's the thing you want me to sing. That's the thing you want me to sing. That's the thing you want me to sing. That's the thing you want me to sing.
Listening to a prayer meeting.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Shaking. So I tell my partner, while we get closer, because I tell myself I'm getting sober. Though it was something to be spiritual, to me it was more like bacana. Oh no, yeah, for the dancing, some jumping outside time. If you see Baptist woman wine, oh no, singing whoa, 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 like so Baptist, oh, like so Baptist, oh, like so Baptist, whoa, 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 like so Baptist, oh, like so Baptist, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, just then a power take me, cause me to a crazy. So they embrace my arms and start to spin me. But I created problem, I start to fight with them. So the spirit in me, they have no mercy. When they see I really give in trouble, the preacher laid hands on his Bible. Oh Lord, yeah, for chapter 2, page 4, Psalm 166, which was Soca and Baptist mix. Oh Lord, singing, whoa, 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 like Soca Baptist, ooh, like Soca Baptist, ooh, like Soca Baptist, whoa, 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 like Soca Baptist, ooh, like Soca Baptist, whoa, whoa, hey. Yeah, yeah. Hey. Oh, oh. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. While they singing this psalm, the preacher held my arm. 2 bumps on my shoulder made me feel better. Then he said to me, son, come forward and kneel down. But whilst approaching him, he stopped all singing. For then everything was going well. Until the man started to ring a bell. Oh Lord, yeah, I started falling. But he didn't give a damn. So he made them sing back this song. Oh Lord, singing, whoa, 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 like Soca Baptist, whoa, like Soca Baptist, whoa, like Soca Baptist, whoa, 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 like Soca Baptist, whoa, like Soca Baptist, whoa, whoa, hey, 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 oh, oh, hey, hey, hey,
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Hey, 622-49118. That's the number to connect with me this morning. And let me check my WhatsApp board. Let's see who's on this morning. And for those who are wondering, the WhatsApp number 3419 341. Is it 341? What's going on with me this morning? Anyway, we'll get back to that. 622-4911. All right, that's the number to call me. Yes, as I take line 3. Good morning. Hello.
Damian, good morning to you.
Morning, partner. What's going on?
Good afternoon, and I'm holding on.
I like that one. Let me say
good morning to my sister in Brooklyn. Sis, good morning. Miss Felix, what's going on?
She coming just now.
I'll try waiting for you, but you ain't reached yet.
Yeah, she coming just now.
Miss Isabel, good morning to you. Mommy, love. Monk St. George, community dance now. You are waiting for. Damian, I will leave it there.
You waiting by the door. Leave it there. You waiting by the door to come in. All right, so there we go. 3944911. That's my WhatsApp number, and you can connect with me via WhatsApp. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, darling. How are you going?
I'm good again. Miss Oliver, dear, behave yourself today.
Oh gosh.
Stop it, eh?
You think that will help?
Right.
You think that will help?
You feel as though we begging him to behave, man. Behave yourself, man.
And look what's going on. He don't behave himself.
He don't behave at all, you know. Oh boy.
Oh gosh. You need a little trouble in life, you know. A little bit.
There's too much of trouble, man.
There's too much?
And he don't care, you know. Like, you know, them stubborn children.
Yeah.
Behave and leave it there.
Oh
That's
boy.
it.
All right. Not today. Not on Friday, right?
Not Friday, man.
Monday to Thursday. Monday to Thursday, not Friday.
Yeah, God.
Oh gosh. All right. So let me check the message board. Good morning, Damian. Tell Sharon I saw a friend, Kennedy. Oh gosh, all right. That's in the next hour. When she comes, she can talk about that. Damian, can you go through the papers first by the time? All right, I'll do that in just a bit. Morning to Marlene. Yeah. And Marlene is saying she was successful with her interview yesterday. So, yeah, God is good. Thank you very much, Marlene, for sharing your good news. And let's see who else is there. Somebody's saying, bless up. Bless one morning. Bless up, sending a nice little blessings this morning. And who else is there? Let's see. Good morning, Damian. Good morning. And the person is still typing. So while we wait for that, let me just go through. Did you know? Yeah, it's time for Did You Know? On Inside Titans of Democracy. And very interesting this morning, people. We're looking at, did you know that, let me just get my message up. Did you know a crocodile can't move its tongue? Did you know that, people? Yeah, a crocodile, one of those dangerous reptiles, yeah, can't move its tongue. And the reason being, the tongue attachment, unlike humans and many other animals, crocodiles have a membrane that attaches their tongue to the roof of their mouth, effectively locking it in place. And there's a reason for that. and the purpose of the membrane. This unique feature helps crocodiles prevent choking while catching prey or diving deep, as the tongue helps keep the throat closed, protecting their airway. Yeah. And of course, the role in eating or tasting, crocodiles' tongues don't play a role in eating or tasting, unlike in humans and other species, right? The tongue's primary function in crocodiles is to help close the airway when they are underwater. So hence the reason they can go on underwater without for a long period of time, right? Because of their tongue. Yeah. So unlike human beings using the tongue to cause problems, like leave a day, my partner leave a day, right? Yes, the tongue of the crocodile is used for to lock in so that they can dive, and of course to help them not choke while they having their eating, as we say in Tobago, while they're yamming. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Damian.
Morning.
You know, it is called Friday, Bacchanal Friday.
Bacchanal Friday?
Yes, it is called Friday, Bacchanal Friday.
All right. Well, there we go.
But now they want me to be myself.
No, but you see...
They can't make up their mind when they want it, though. Damian, I will leave it here.
Leave it there, tell me like Berkeley's. It ain't good, but somehow it's good for you. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Morning, Uncle Robin.
Yeah, morning, partner. How good on?
Ade, good. How you doing?
Ade, bye. Talk to me.
Yes. You alone in the fort. Auntie Sharon, you on the road coming, darling. Take your time. Maybe the traffic gets you tired this morning. All right. So, but let me shout the crew and let me shout Mr. Leave it there first. You see, he say, Monks and George, you waiting on you because you like Bacchanal with me. Leave it there. You're telling Uncle Robin that we just called Friday, Bacchanal Friday. Come with your Bacchanal. And you don't tell you behave yourself, you know. All right? Let me shout out the crew, Uncle Robin. Mame, morning, darling. Mother Tanapuna, Eve, Sister Crosby, Crown Point, Mr. Archer, Georgie. Morning. Who else to call there, boy? Thank you. Come on, Mr. Mano, St. Madeline. Oh boy, Uncle Robin, Auntie Sharon called me Mary, brother, you know. So I can't perform the Mary, brother, because time getting short and others. Like all my people are calling, so I just give them a chance.
Right.
So love to everybody, all of Trinidad and Tobago. Love you all coming out of Monks and George. And let me tell all you, all my people, on the 28th of April, we have just a couple days before April end. Right, I want you all to wake up early, have a good breakfast, and if you have to walk or if you need a car, get the car and go to the polling station. And you know what it is. Right. We are going down with Prime Minister Stuart Young. I'm going with that, Uncle Robin. Till later.
Yeah. Right.
Good, man.
Nice, man.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Hey, Titans of Democracy, we got some more phone calls on the way. But in the meantime, we're getting ready for the long weekend. And how are we doing that?
Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody said. I'm not going to work today. Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody said. I'm not doing no work today. Boss, I'm not coming to work today. I can't see. No, nothing wrong with my eyes. I just can't see myself coming to work today. Thank you. In other words, I'm not doing one today. Don't tell me about work I out on the road today. Me and some pretty I out on the boat today. I don't care what time of day it is, I'm drinking rum today. I'm having fun today. Yeah! Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody said. I'm not going to work today. Holiday. Today is a holiday. I don't care what nobody said. I'm not doing no work today. I'm on the road, yeah. To the beach,
yeah, to the club, yeah, pool party, bus crawl, up down, yeah, downtown. If it's your birthday, turn up, get drunk till your face get numb. When my crew then come around, drinks up and sing along. Holiday, today's a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going to work today. Holiday, today's a holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not doing no work today.
Are you looking to take your business to the next level? Let Talk City 91.1 FM help you reach thousands of potential customers daily. Our sales team is ready to craft the perfect advertising package just for you. Contact our sales department at 622-4141, extension 2601, 2602, 2605, and 2607, or email info@ttt.co.tt for unbeatable advertising opportunities with Talk City 91.1 FM.
Eugenia Theodosia Jean Pear, born on March 26, 1944 in Faizabad, was a celebrated sportswoman and parliamentarian who made a lasting impact on Trinidad and Tobago. A netball icon, she was the only player to compete in the first 5 World Netball Championships and captained the national team to a historic tie for first place in 1979. Her achievements earned her the Hummingbird Medal, gold in 1974, and the nation's highest honor, the Trinity Cross, in 1979. In recognition of her contributions, the Jean Pierre Complex in Port of Spain was named in her honor. Transitioning to politics, she served as Minister of Women's Affairs from 1990 to 1991 and Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs from 1992 to 1995, where she championed youth and sports development. Her legacy continues to inspire generations in both athletics and public service.
There's some advice when you hear it, you know one time is good advice. My granny tell me a hot cup of good and natural ginger tea first thing in the morning does wonders for the body. Good and natural ginger tea in its single-size packets is excellent for flavoring your cooking, salads and desserts. But what was news for me is when my granny say a hot cup of good and natural ginger tea helps with nasal congestion and colds, stomach problems, migraine headaches, and it's really good for arthritis in the body. Made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. Good and natural ginger tea available with or without sugar, so all you need is boiling water to get a cup going. As the old people say, don't take flambeau to see the night, but you could see clear in the day. Good and natural ginger tea. Good advice to start your day right.
If it matters to you, it matters to us. We report the news. News in real time. TTT News, first at 6 p.m. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Connect with Sharon on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12:05 p.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM. Several callers to the program have gotten the help they needed.
I'm calling to thank you guys for the great job you've been doing helping me out. I mean, you guys are doing a real good job, and I appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for calling in.
No, I have to thank you guys.
All right. Well, I'm thanking you for letting us know that you're happy. Okay.
Sharon will do her best to have your issues gain the attention of that specific government office, private enterprise, or business. Once you call Connect with Sharon, 622-4911. Connect with Sharon, 12:05 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Your address for talk.
The Elections and Boundaries Commission wishes to inform all qualified persons who are not registered or are in doubt about their registration status that the electoral registration for the upcoming parliamentary elections has begun. Today, Friday, 28th March 2025, is the last day to get your name on the revised list of electors. Check your registration status on the EBC's website at www.ebctt.com or visit your registration area office to ensure your correct name and address are on the preliminary list of electors. To vote is your right, but you must be registered. For further information, please call the EBC hotline at 785-8206 or 785-8211. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
All that is necessary is necessary. There's no up, there's no down, no left, no right. Only the middle. The name of the message is love. Love. Fire. Blazing, blazing, blazing. 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 Jano. Right now we come, spreading our love to every nation. Jano. We on a mission, and love is the only salvation. But I tell you right now, it's a brand new day. Tell the haters them we no come to play. When the fire start blazing, you feel the heat. It's a fire of love that you can defeat. No way. Long ago, the fire on the outside. This time it's burning on the inside. And when you get that loving feeling, it's a static and black stallion passing. So let the fire burn high, 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 high. Show up your love in the sky. High, high, high. Turn up your fire inside. High, high, high. Show up the message in the sky. High, high. It's love we come with this time.
Okay, as we approach 7 o'clock, well, guess who is here this morning with us? Morning, darling.
Good morning. Good morning.
She is here.
Damien, good morning. Good
morning. How you going?
A dear, you know.
Yeah.
A dear.
Poke.
Poke, a little beef, sometimes some shrimp. But a dear. I see you get your glasses this morning.
Yes.
All
I
right.
made it. You know, running out the house is like, Damien, pick up your glasses.
Nobody had to do like me. Put like
Everything
not like me this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Put
Yeah.
put everything together,
Right.
so that when you pick up, you make one grab.
One grab.
Not like what I did this morning, eh?
You understand? And
Right.
you line it off, wallet, key,
Everything.
right?
Yes.
And don't put the key in the Pennywise
Bag.
bag like Sharon.
And then
right?
throw it in the dustbin.
And then throw it in, dispose of it. That is not wise.
Oh,
that is not
good.
healthy at all.
Hey, I tell you.
That's the reason she in the situation this morning.
Boy, I
You
do.
understand?
I
You
humbly
lucky they
apologize.
didn't throw that bag, you know?
Boy, I humbly apologize.
And you telling me no spare as well?
No spare.
You see, you would have feel sick.
Sick as joke.
And
Sick
then,
as
you know, sometimes just to get back those keys.
It's because you
alone,
realize it's
the
not
time and the amount of money.
You realize it's not a push. It's not a
Right.
Right.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
so you know how to go straight back to the company.
And going back to the company, you know, going on there. I sure that key alone going back to the about 4,000 normal.
My vehicle is painting, so I'm using my son.
Right.
When I bought the vehicle, I went to Price Mart.
Mhm.
I must rest down the key. In talking,
Right.
opening some clothes,
Mhm.
and I go on. Can't find the key. When I done shop and thing, looking no key.
No key.
I look all over here, my lord. When I call the people to find out, they tell me $7,000 for a replacement key. But of course, I had a second one.
Right.
But I found the key eventually, you
You
know.
see 7,000.
I'm telling you, 7,000.
Me and my fast self saying 4. You see?
7,000.
7,000 for one little key.
That's it.
So people make sure and do not lose your key.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Especially if you have those you know, the
Those
keyless
fancy-
ones,
yeah.
those fancy ones. Yeah, because you know they had to program it and this and you know what I mean? And the thing about it is the amount of time, you understand, the duration and for them taking to manufacture one key to get it back for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Sharon, I know the people want to connect with you. You know what I mean? So let's set the phone lines. So we're going to check the papers first.
I'm wondering, boy. I'm afraid to go in these papers this morning. Boy, sometimes some development just get me upset, boy. Some developments just really get me upset, you know. And I might be,
especially what you see now.
Yeah. And I don't want to be. Let me just go in there. Let me just say, U.S. will not harm Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
Around the table, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, left meets with Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Stuart Young Wright at the U.S. Embassy in Kingston, Jamaica on Wednesday. I go in. I don't want to go inside there. See.
You want to turn the page?
No, I
turn the page now?
No.
Oh gosh, Sharon, look.
People are playing it halfway. Whatever you need.
She telling me like
cover in here. Better remove. I ain't afraid of no. I know myself.
Right.
And my mouth might say something wrong.
When they heard it, did you know, right? Did you know?
What is it? Did you know again?
Did you know today? It's crocodile. They cannot.
How you reach to that? Did you know? You read the papers too?
Did you know? Crocodiles cannot move their tongue.
Oh,
right? They can't move their tongue. The tongue is used so that when they dive in, it enclosed. Right. So that when they to protect them from choking.
Well, that feel today is a crocodile.
Yeah.
I feel that mean today. I that today.
Yeah.
Did you know it's me?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Mr. Napuna.
Morning, Sharon. I want to I've given a little piece later. I can't sing this morning.
What happened to you?
Well, you know how the thing does with old people.
Oh, Lord.
Drink a little ginger tea. Right.
Birds that sing.
Oh, God, it's sad. All right, listen.
We thank thee every day as we kneel and pray that we were born with eyes to see these things. Thank thee for the fields where the clover is grown. Thank thee for the pastures where cattle may roam. Thank thee for thy love so pure and free, O Lord. We thank thee. Oh yes, we thank thee, Lord, for every flower that blooms, birds that sing, fish that swim, and the light of the moon. We thank thee every day as we kneel and pray that we were born with eyes to see these things. Yes, we thank thee for the fields where the clover is grown. Thank thee for the pastures where cattle may roam. Thank thee for thy love so pure and so free, O Lord. We thank thee.
Yes, Sharon and Damian. Pleasant good morning to all the listeners and callers of 91.1. Sharon,
yes.
I get up this morning and I asking the Lord what you want me to sing for this morning and even to pray. And I was lost. I'm still in a haze. I'm still in a kind of a frenzy. After looking at Mauritius' funeral yesterday, I cried, and I really cried. You know, I didn't cry for my Soca Yankee Rasta best when he died, you know, although I felt it. But when I saw Maurice yesterday, when Google came on, I started to burst down in tears. Remember, you don't know, but when Rasta best got married in Trinidad, Mauricia and Nigel sang for me at that wedding. So remembering now that my husband dead, my son dead, Maurice said that now, you know, that kind of did something to me. So I want to tell people out there, you see what that is? And the other thing that scared me a little bit, it didn't scare me because I started to wonder, Marisa, was cremated people dust to dust as she said. No farmer coming back. People say they want to burn. They want to be buried, but bury or burn, you got to go here and coming back. And when we look at the seriousness of that, why can't we behave ourselves and share some love, put down the guns, and turn to the Lord and ask Him to help you and to bless you for waking another day, a glorious day that is built from all eternal ages. A day that we didn't expect to be here, but God in His infinite mercies have spared our sinful and wretched lives to see another day. Why can't we say, thank you, Jesus, for life and life and death? We have life and we have it more abundantly. Let us ask God to help us to make it a more productive and a successful day for us. Sharon, I could go on and I will stop here. I know a lot of people want to come in. And as they say, we're going easy this morning. We have to take the name of Jesus with us. Child of sorrow and of woe, it will joy and comfort give us. Take His name wherever you go. Only have a blessed and only pray for me because I just pray for you.
All right. Thank you very much for your call. And of course, we have news up next.
Yeah.
Every calypso singer wants to reach the savannah. As a monarch contender, they all want to be a winner. First they will have to go down to San Fernando and get their baptism in a skin pan show. You see them people down in South, they know what it's all about. They will tell you to put on your body to in or out. Skinner Park is the institution where every Kaisonian have to go on the stage and pass the examination. It is the University of San Fernando. That is where you have to go to make your mark in Kaiso. If you want to be a monarch, you must pass through Skinner Park, and you have to perform the way how a monarch should. When Skinner Park say you're good, alright. When Skinner Park say you're good, you're good. Because it's only a tremble, forget the lines and the fumble. After the second verse, well, they know that they're in big trouble. Cause it's in a part they don't care. If you were good last year, it's the song that you're singing now that they want to hear.
This is TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
This is your TTT News Update. I'm Mary Therese Bernard and making the news at this time. In a further effort to ensure firearms remain out of the hands of criminals, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, or TTPS, and Crime Stoppers Trinidad and Tobago jointly launched the Illegal Gun Removal Program. Acting Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin is urging the public to be a part of the solution to reduce the numbers of illegal guns in Trinidad and Tobago. At the launch of the Illegal Gun Removal Program on Thursday, Commissioner Benjamin gave the current figures for murders in the country. He said for the year to date, there have been 94 murders, down from 131 in 2024 and 136 in 2023. Of the 94, 69 involved the use of firearms, 6 female and 63 male perpetrators. 18 of the total number of murders involved people 24 years and under.
When we look at the crime situation and the number of persons that are dying, we recognize that these are young people that has the potential to be great persons in society. Nevertheless, their lives are cut short. We have females, and especially in a time where we recognize that we are losing the lives of our female persons in our society.
Though not a new initiative, Director for Crime Stoppers Trinidad and Tobago, Darren Carmichael, said the illegal gun removal program is effective, with 462 firearms removed in the last 25 years.
And while it might sound small as a number compared to what might be out there, think about for every one firearm that exists today, how many robberies, how many murders, how many kidnappings and the like that one firearm in the hands of one criminal could commit. So when you take 462 and you multiply that effect, you'll understand the value of that number.
The program will come to an end when the state of emergency expires on April 13th. Commissioner Benjamin is pleading with the public for their cooperation in ensuring illegal guns are taken from the hands of criminals. To address societal problems faced by men, the Esimaje Foundation provides entrepreneurship opportunities, including the Shade House project at the Russell Latterby Secondary School in Morvan. Consisting of aquaponics and hydroponic systems, Chairman of Esimaje, David Turby, said the Shade House launch will give students hands-on experience in agricultural practices.
The skill of agriculture and see how powerful agriculture could be, what we need. And also, we need to learn that traditionally, we don't get too much involved in agriculture. Our parents might plant flowers or something, but we don't really plant food and get involved in it. And everybody's using this word today, entrepreneurship. We have to be agricultural entrepreneurs.
Using plant growth as an example, Minister Adrian Leon encouraged students to apply the same approach to achieve their dreams.
So when you plant your seed, you protect your seed. And when seed comes out, what do? You put all the leaves around it. So in your tree, your life, and your goals, plant that seed that you will. Your life. And when the weeds and things come around you, to distract you, try to stifle that dream of your brain, just to with this and be out all the negativity.
Sponsored by the Green Fund, this project, one of the many agricultural efforts in schools across the country, continues to prepare students for a future in agriculture. In sport, the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association has announced the official roster for the women's under-17 team set to compete in the final round of the CONCACAF Women's Under-17 World Cup qualifier. The matches will be hosted at the Bolden Stadium from March 5th to April 5th.
Head coach Ayana Russell has named a dynamic 20-player squad, including goalkeepers Zaira Amy, Kenisha Taylor, and Alec Dolan. Defensively, squad features Caitlin Darwin, Nika Rodriguez, Hakima Bridge, Michaela Yearwood, Jen Nesbitt, Doreen Steele, and Kaya Williams. The midfield unit comprises Sharina Steele, Mia Lee Chong, Zaish Potts, Takaya Dennis, Rory Gittins, Madison Campbell, and DM Seeley. Leading the attack for Trinidad and Tobago are Oren Martin, Sandy Wilson, Shriana Maya, and Rashida Archer. The reserves list includes Jada Herbert, Alyssa Singh, and Daniela Paul. The national team faces a challenging qualification schedule beginning on Monday, March 31st. Against Powerhouse USA at 7 p.m. They will next play El Salvador on Wednesday, April 2nd at 7 p.m. before concluding their qualifying camp against Honduras on Saturday, April 5th at 7 p.m. This round of qualifiers represents a significant opportunity for young squad to showcase their talent on soil and aim for a spot in the upcoming FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup.
In the news today, will be mostly fair, heavy, and at times breezy, along with some light isolated showers, especially during early morning. Sahara dust is present in our atmosphere. Seas are most occasionally rough, with waves 2 to 3 meters in open waters. And up to 1.5 meters can become occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. And that was your TTT News update. I'm Mary Bernard. Good morning.
That was TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 1.1 FM. Talk.
Facts before us demand unity, collaboration, and decisive. action. Trinidad and Tobago's greatness rests not only in the hands of any one leader or government, but lies in the hands, hearts, and minds of each and every citizen, as they are empowered to contribute and benefit in this space that we call our home. Music.
6 million years ago. 6 million years ago.
A large piece of land. They call that the street out, and it was known that if you found your way to them, they buy freedom and you work and pay them back. So to me, when I found it out, I was never taught that in school. It became such a powerful concept to me. And I was like, that's something you can base your life on. That's something you can base after all.
And today conversation. Latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM. Protecting your rights, giving you insights. This is Titans of Democracy. With Sharon Brooks.
We can sing it all day. I can sing this and then I hold on. We learn to record this again. No, so carry on. Why you left your voices out? I got heaven tonight. Struggling to reach to the yes, the melody, winning. Mother. Leave those who run. What the song is epic, but the love was like me there. Everybody just watch us. We know some carry on.
Of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
as I am alone, I say that it's okay. Yes, we love your time, so let's keep on jamming. Don't stop, the time, yes, we love your music. Don't let no people that man come in, you know. Stop it. Just the thing I try to bring the whole Caribbean together. Yes, I try to bring a better life for elder. Yes, the thing I try to make sure. But other people bring up proof. It's time to realize that I need the people. No, 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 it's the people. That's how they fun. That's my jam. I love it, I love it, I love it. Come on, yes.
Hey, thank you very much, Lisa. Last time, and it's time for us to jump out of the clock hour and get ready for the weekend.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, and of course, see, yeah, it was in tour, yeah, and also on Tuesday 1st. Thinking about
yes,
yeah, the shelter.
Well, yeah,
No.
well, that's up to them.
All right.
That's up to the community.
All right, so good morning, and yes, it's going to be a John.
Go back again.
All right. So,
Let me just buzz now, but
give me a buzz.
I'm just trying to come to terms, but I don't want to. You know, everybody have a right. So I just find it strange. You know, I know.
You read it?
All right, so trying to crime stuff doubles. Word for guns. Important.
Time.
So I write singing those camera. Well, this is.
When you're very fast.
Bid to remove automatic weapon 7,000 remove for info. $7,000. Prime Minister Rubio vows U.S. won't harm strategy. Bill Young, this is election mischief. Commonwealth observers confirmed. At the same time, confirmed resignation of senior superintendent. And Benjamin, we wish him the best. CNN's Mark Percent reports their tweets. What do you mean by it? All right. Okay then. Okay. Couple shot at a woman critical. Truck driver takes job of vehicle. It's in Joseph on Tuesday night. Prime Minister rubbishes claims on Cuban nurses and doctors. UN Rights Integrity Commission. Question: do you think buggery as a crime should be removed from our books? BPC Green Major Gas Project. SOE triggers other US travel advisory. Oh Lord. What did you see things in the front, general?
What is it? Why doesn't come on yesterday or Wednesday or Tuesday or Monday? Why not on Friday?
Oh, we see today midnight, so.
You sure take it like that today?
Boy, yeah.
It's coming rapido.
Yep. Believe people I have nothing to say. Well, me, I say, you see, maybe we sell for the line for lick. But when I get it again, I don't say nothing. But I have a stance moral party, and I am different to normal people. I stand by what I know. How I know it,
right,
and what it detail.
Right.
I don't disagree with person. making their judgment calls. I just take notes and look to the best out of it. But you know how I like to get facts. So I will await some facts and before to. Yeah.
I
reason.
see, don't like this. Because I'm looking at piece of advice here, right? It says to handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. And also, this one, think before you speak.
Oh, yeah.
Read before you think.
Oh, so let me get some facts before I say. Yeah, you don't want to go into something.
Yeah, go crocodile and get them for something else.
And then I lost them.
Right? Remember from child, you like crocodile, you say, yeah.
But you know, some things you just leave it and do it at night.
Right.
Yeah, some of them. Oh yes, but I don't I'm here. Let me tell you what waking up this morning. And if I didn't come, you know, when you're not accustomed to something, you go, you say, all right, well. Let pass. When you get back into it, boy, you get a different kind of feel and joy. So I couldn't say that even if I didn't find that, them keys. What's going on? They call it a teaching boy. I ain't taking that today. No. Don't try to stop me.
Don't try to stop me.
Don't try to stop me. But that's interesting. The political world is very interesting at this time.
Very, very.
Very interesting.
I must say, actually, in the coming into the plane, you see how you see how interesting and how intense,
yes,
and how the phenomenal activities that happen behind the scenes. You know what I mean? It's very interesting.
I know people think, well, okay, because Alexander is my friend. A lot of people know that. And Swarat Singh is my partner. Or, you know, I like to get facts. I want to get the facts. I want to understand why what cause
the big 3-letter word, why. Why.
Yeah, and only then we can bring the facts and information to you.
True.
You understand?
True.
If need be, I want to interview. I want to find out. You tell the population why you did or say or doing what you did. But Trinidad and Tobago, for me, I'm not going to give light to anything that is negative to me today. Today is positivity, Positive Friday. Yes. I know I hear in Leave It There.
Leave It There.
He said, yes, it's Bacchanal Friday, bring a Bacchanal. We didn't say no. But remember, when you're in another house, you have to conform to the structure. So you can't. You was in a house all the time. You're going in one door and coming in the next.
Yeah.
You're going to our next home, and you have 2 doors. So you're going in the front, coming out the back. So leave it there. Behave yourself.
Behave yourself.
Right. Behave yourself.
Right.
Good.
They don't want to marry you.
Behave yourself. Right.
I forgot her name. Call her
Angie.
Like, yeah, Angie.
This is a new house. This is a new house. We don't have the same furniture as we had before. Behave yourself.
We are reclining thing here.
Yeah. Behave yourself. Don't go there. Right? So, guys, what we doing? Today is Friday.
Yeah.
Relax Friday, yes.
But Sharon, you said you didn't talk to the people this morning.
I tell them good morning. Oh, yes. We open the lines and take the calls, yeah?
Yeah, they want to talk to you.
Well, let them talk to me, right? Yo, they talk to me.
Yeah, they want to talk to you, man. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning again, Damian. Morning to Sharon.
Morning.
Sharon,
yes.
You see them bad news again these days. You know, when you have a pain, how you're grown. That's what I'm growing. Have a good day.
Is it long time ointment they used to use? Iodine?
Iodine.
Yeah, I'm some iodine. Is it one of the world? Some iodine with a lever one of the world and rest it on top of it.
You know about old time medicine, real good
of
boy.
course,
And they pay for your eye and your pong the pay and leave it out in the dew and then put it in your eye to clean your eye. I have to try some of that too.
What, a little soft candle?
Yeah.
Right? You must heat up the soft candle. You understand? And make sure and rub it when that soft candle heat up. And you rub that there, feel like everything that's what a burst out. Come out. You understand?
And when you have a boil,
when
you have a boil, you put in brown sugar with soft candle.
Brown sugar
I'm telling you, brown sugar with soft candle,
right?
And you're making it, melting it on a piece of brown cotton, right? You paste that and you put it as hot as you could be it on the boil.
You understand?
Once that boil ready to go and you do so, you just feel it pulling. Or you could use a wonder the wool and you pull that, you see the whole thing bust.
Soften it up.
Soften it up, brother.
You understand? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Damian.
Morning.
Got it right this time. Yes. Morning, Sharon.
Yes, my darling.
I am convinced that some people in Trinidad and Tobago, they want to see this country get a U.S. sanction. Because I cannot understand how the Prime Minister had a meeting with the U.S. Secretary of State. Out of that meeting, Minister Young had a press conference yesterday. And he gave us all the details, what the Secretary of State said to him concerning our country. And yet still they like they want to say the man lied. Well, he fooling Young. Where is going? Where is fully done? They come on radio and talk some nonsense. You know, it is amazing. I say, my God. And next thing I observe, a popular radio station never can imagine your Prime Minister having a press conference concerning concerning our energy and the gas and whatever. And they chose to carry a press conference with Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj and this thing with the Chief Justice. All right? Well, you chose to carry it. You know, this morning they're talking about they're going and have a replay of the press conference. I said, nah, I think I will have to stop listening to them and I will be on all your stations from now on. I'm so glad that you are back, that my dial will be on Talk City 91.1 from this morning. I promise all you that. Have a blessed day. One of my sister say, my dial don't move. Well, I think she got to move. She dial to Talk City 91.1 now. You'll have a blessed day. Reach home safe.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you. 6224911. Taking your phone calls. Hello, good morning. Hello. Was that 193? You're live. Hello.
Caller, you there? Hello.
All right, lost that one. Hello, good morning. Hello.
What's going on here? Anyhow, guys, you can find us on Talk City 91.1 FM on Facebook. And we just resetted the internet probably.
Yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Somehow I feel somebody calling and I don't know, they're probably afraid to
say
something. Hello, good morning. Not this person.
Hi, good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. This is Nigel here.
Hey, Nigel boy. I just couldn't make that yesterday. Yes, I tried all whole. I couldn't make it.
That's okay.
But I looked at it online. Yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
Where
I
was
just like to publicly thank everybody who supported us.
Yeah.
on that day. It was well attended.
I saw that.
And it was really, really nice. It looked beautiful as normal.
Yeah.
So I just decided to call and thank everyone who supported.
Nice one.
And keep supporting.
Of course.
Yes.
And well, I won't tell you. You're good.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Last night was a little tough, but
last night.
I'm fine.
Boys,
actually, if I could sing that song yesterday without breaking down, I think I would be really strong.
Yes, you are. And I think you know that because I think you know you have a lot of support, and I think Marissa know that. You know, she have that faith in you, so that faith continues and it grows. So
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting, and please keep supporting. Have a good day.
When I leave here, I want to call you.
No problem.
Right? So I know you'll be kind of busy, but look out for my call.
No, I'm busy. I'm really busy today. You could call. I have my phone and anything.
All right, okay, no problem. So I'll call you.
Okay, then.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, so 6224911, and we're just trying to get back the stream in just a bit, so we're asking all the Titans online to just bear with us for a bit as we get it back online. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Caller, you there?
All right, we're wasting time on this Friday. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
And I'll get you.
Nice.
You were calling all the time?
Yes, Sharon, morning.
Morning.
I look at you on YouTube. I can't see you through the radio. So, I enjoy watching you on YouTube.
I know, but we have they're on Facebook. Now remember, guys. While yes, I agree with you, and I really want the YouTube too. But on
I like the YouTube, man. Me, I'm going through this all this other fancy thing, all that thing. When I flipped through YouTube, I could see you.
Right, but you see on
Guys,
YouTube,
YouTube,
there are some things that you can't play. And remember,
I'll come back to you and all them things, you know. So. But I too agree with the lady. You have a news conference, an important news conference going on. The Chief Justice will still be in office and nobody is doing nothing. We don't know about no case. It's lost already. We already know the Chief Justice moved the wrong way. What is the problem of broadcasting? You're paying for our broadcast, but look where you put in it. You put it in one of your strongest programs. That could have go straight down to them 2 o'clock that's in the evening. Put it there. Or put it in the morning. You can't come between 12 and 4 to put that. That's your strongest program. And these people then who run a radio station, they don't understand it. Or they bring you from 6 to 9 because they know you are very strong radio man. Oh God. You understand? And this is how radio carry across. And now you're going to repeat it. I get so confused. I don't know what day and what time the man walking in. You understand? So today Friday, keep it on. And here what to do, Sean. I want to get somebody to be in our constituency in Chaguanas West. If you could help this lady get a candidate, I'll be very happy.
Who you want me to help to get a candidate? But like I said, my consultancy firm.
That's how I am to do the program the program director.
I don't know that, boy.
My gosh.
Well, you listen. We have choices in life. And it's how you make your choice. We have choices in life. You have 91.1 FM Talk City with Sharon Felix and Damien Kid from 6 to 9. Why you making your heart hurt you? Stay here.
Yeah, that's right.
Where you going?
Where you going?
Come here. Look me here. Come here to me.
Cool.
Behave all yourself. Right.
Yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yes.
What's going on?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning, Miss Felix.
Morning, Jen. Jen, how are you?
Morning,
See you
Damian.
yesterday. Jen, where you was?
Listen to me now. I leave you to take me come here and you might have followed. You see this way you don't want to talk about my member of parliament and the prime minister like my friend. And like me leave with all that drama, nah? Now so let me see you. You like yourself. You like yourself because they want them to put you on TikTok and show this beautiful red woman with this skinny black woman and they're fighting. Yeah? So I stay home.
All right.
I watch it all over the internet.
Thanks,
you know what I love is I love
Thanks,
this one. It's real
Thanks for
tired,
the
it's
space.
real tired.
Thanks for the space.
Miss Felix, listen now. You are Roman Catholic?
Yes, I am.
So I'll just go ask you 2 words. Because you know Roman Catholics, I want to get the thing correct, you know, this time of Lent and, you know, I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody race. So I'm going to call her name and tell me if it's whether it's exhumed or resurrected.
Oh, God, don't do that. No.
No, I had to ask a question because I don't know. The gentleman, I think it's Mr. Sawat Singh, if I'm pronouncing it proper.
Yes.
Has he been exhumed or he resurrected?
I don't know.
Well, listen to me now. I don't know. The UNC just showed you that they had nothing. So I want to ask people again because it's a serious question. On the 29th of April 2025, you call the diplomatic center or the office of the Prime Minister. Do you want to hear Kamala Prasad Biseswar the next end? Or you want to hear Prime Minister Stuart Young? Only thing about it for me now. If this had to represent the country and go and talk to the Secretary of State and Prime Ministers all over the world, only want to see Alexander, only want to see Pararat, Ratiram, Khadija, only want to see them all they representing me. Only thing about it, you know, I said the names again was Alexander, Khadija Amin, David Lee, Ratiram. All I want to see them representing me. All I want to see our Attorney General, Mrs. Camille Robinson Rachis, Ms. Penelope Beckles, Senator Ruluka, Shamsa Kocho Lewis, Ayana Webster Roy. Here a lineup, you know. Marvin Gonzalez, Brian Manning, Faris Alwari. We're going to go down, you know. All they tell me now. When it was at the two sides, Miss Felix, when they go to play a match, they just watch at the side they're playing against. And when you watch them players and them, they looking hang up, so they twist up. They can't walk good. Some of them can't see good. They can't talk good. And they watch the next side. They lace up. Boots ready. They jump in with the energy. And when it's time to talk, they could talk. You blow the whistle, they start one time. Then have to delayed and then start one time. Which team you picking? So people, April the 29th, think about who you want to answer the phone and again I'm saying crowds does not win election. You have to go out in your numbers on April the 28th and vote resoundingly for the People's National Movement. So the energy is nice, the young people nice, the site nice, but that has to translate into vote. And we want the popular vote. So the people who live in the areas where you know it's traditionally UNC stronghold, still go out and vote PNM. Go out and vote so PNM will get the popular vote. Pfizer Barra calling out Pfizer Barra and all the marginal seats. All you come out. If all you want to hear when you call Diplomatic Center on April the 29th, that you hear Prime Minister Stuart Richard Young at the next end, with the whole team I just called, and some days I miss out, then all you know all you have to do, Miss Felix Saigon. But this wrongs are looking like exhume or resurrect. You know which one. Have a blessed day, have a blessed weekend, everybody.
Thank you very much, Jen.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Damien,
Yes.
I want Michaela Pandit to answer the phone from the diplomatic center. I will leave it here.
Okay, leave it there.
Leave it there. You don't get rewarded already. Leave it there. Why not put yourself in that position? Leave it in, so yes. Hello, good morning.
Morning again.
Morning, darling.
That caller has to be dreaming. Sharon.
Yes.
I want to thank Jenny for what she just said. And I also want to add, make sure and see if your name is on the list. Because a lot of people will be saying, I'm voting, I'm going to vote. Check and see if your name, they say today is the last day. EBC has a website, you click on it, and a form comes up and you put in your information, and it tells you if your name is there. So make sure you are on that list. And if it's not, you could go and get it done. So I must thank Jenny for what she said. And I told JW on Monday on a TV station, right now, the UNC are like grave diggers. They only digging up in the cemetery. You all have a blessed day.
Thank you very much, Diego Martin.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Damien.
Morning, partner. How good on?
Morning,
Happy
village.
to be the land of the living.
Ah, boy.
Good morning to my sister Sharon.
Good morning, village. How you doing?
We're happy to be alive. But Felix, you know, is the friends to you, right?
Boy. What?
Yeah, man?
Yes.
I want to make a list bacchanal with you this morning, but it's only
Oh
a friend to
God,
do
oh
that.
God, Lord, Father, leave me
Is the
alone.
UNC paying you? I want to live the UNC paying you. How come all your friends doing UNC? God.
Sharon, be careful.
Oh God.
You never know what could come your way.
No comment.
You train good, Sharon.
I tell you, boy. What me now? All you leave me where all you find me, leave me.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Yates, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix. I want to ask your friend, Mr. Swara Singh, when you were campaigning in 2007 for the PNM in St. Joseph, and you won that seat because Julian Lucky, going up for COP, took 4,000 votes from the UNC. When you were campaigning in St. Joseph, and I was there at some of your public meetings, you were talking about UNC corruption and airport this and airport that. What has changed with the new leadership, the Cessa, whose hand you're shaking in the papers? She decided that her government will not extradite the two principals involved in that scandal, guys, and so. She decided that she's not sending them to Florida for trials. You campaign against the UNC thieving and corruption. Are you shaking her hand? She decided she's going to spare those two men prosecution and jail in Florida for thieving from us in the airport scandal. Are you shaking her hand? By 2011, 1 year later, she decided Section 34 to end all the charges against those two men. And that is the woman who had you shaking in the papers this morning. I could see in the Guardian. But a friend told me about it. And I had to run and get a newspaper to see it for myself. Man, look, at this stage, I don't care about friendship. You have no shame. You have no shame. And you go by this letter. That is where you belong. Maybe that is where you always belong. And that is all I have to say about people like Kennedy Swarajee. Thank you.
Hey, 622-4911. And let's check out line 4. No, line 4 does get trouble. Line 4 is the trouble. Line, hello.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Damien.
Morning.
Good morning.
And all your listeners. You know, sort of, I wouldn't say high profile, but people in public office and who the public knows, and they're supporting this. I wonder if it is that we come into a stage where we normalizing corruption, wickedness, nastiness, and I mean evil. I mean, it looks like we're normalizing that. I mean, because the evidence is there before our eyes. I mean, we know what they do, we know what they're about, and we're still going in. I mean, it's like going and buy a next ticket on the Titanic. You know, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Anyway, great show. You all enjoy the weekend. Take care.
Thank you very much, caller.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you very much.
Just about 14 minutes moving up to the hour of 8 o'clock. And the quote of the day, the advice, I should say.
Mhm.
Yeah. Think before you speak and read before you think. And
So
speaking
true.
of reading, we have a special guest in the studio coming up in just a bit with a book.
Breath of Resilience.
Yeah.
In the Face of Death.
Wow. So
Alan Rye.
Yeah, he's here
Yes,
with us.
he's
Good morning. How you going? Let me check your mic. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, come to the mic now, man. Step closer. Let me see if you hear me.
Good
Yeah.
morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. All right. So tell us about the book and tell us, what's the name of it, Sharon?
Breath of Resilience in the
Breath
Face of Death.
In the Face of Death.
Yes.
How you come up with this whole concept?
All right. Well, first you need to understand that I am a survival, a real life survival story, a local survival story, where I spent 18 days in 3 different hospitals and 1 step-down facility during the pandemic. All right. This is where I had blood clots in both my lungs and kidneys, and I was told I was going to die on multiple occasions, as in the doctors called my mother and told her prepare for the
Serious?
worst. Yeah. So
Wow.
this book is a book of drama and heartbreak and love and resilience.
You say heartbreak, meaning we have what, as we say in TNT, tabanka.
Tabanka is the word.
You went to the tabanka.
So
Tabanka is the word.
The correct word is heartbreak.
Heartbreak, right? So I mean, speaking of, we're talking about health. We're talking about some serious emotions passing through.
Yeah.
Where relationship is concerned, and what else? Because that is a real serious thing you're talking about there, no partner.
It's a very serious book.
Yeah.
A deep book. The book. Well, my personal experience, it is drama, and I'll explain why I say the word drama, and I stressed on the word drama. It involves a prisoner. It involves a thunderstorm. It involves brawls. This is all in the book, and this is all real, what happened. It involves what patients go through during the pandemic, because this was the height of the pandemic, where you had no phones and you were locked down, and the regiment was covering the hospital, so you had no visitors.
You were the one in Cuba?
I was in Cuba, I was in Cora, and I was in Arima.
But you was only
But this is
as we see hotspots of COVID.
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's a case, so that's readmitting.
No, all this was continuous.
Continuous.
So they moved you from.
They moved me several times. So the first hospital I was in was in Arima's hospital. Now, without selling out too much, that's where I spent a night with a prisoner.
I mean, so you have that all in the book.
All is in the book.
All it went down.
Yeah, how they.
Oh, I now understand the government entity. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I now get it.
Yeah, they put me in a room. I was in a room by myself, and a prison officer walked in with a prisoner with shackles and said, "Well, I'm not gonna get COVID and dead because of all this, so good luck. Handcuff the man to the bed and leave the room." Me and the man alone in the room. I on oxygen, don't ready, can't breathe. Saying, "Well, boy, if this man hold me hostage, I under problems."
Wow.
This is the first night, and that's not even the height of the drama.
And all that drama in the book.
All that drama in the book.
Wow. So, I mean, come on, well, you're looking strong and healthy today.
Yeah,
You know, you're looking good.
Thank you. Mommy
So,
cooking.
Mommy, yes.
Number
boy.
5.
Mommy
That's what we
cooking.
talking about.
Mommy cooking.
And in terms of the backing of your family, I just say mommy.
Yeah.
How was it for her, boy?
I mean, one, I'm an only child. So you know
Okay.
that your only
Okay.
child going through this situation alone,
Right.
that's you know, that stress alone, and I could only imagine the mental and emotional strain she was going through at that time. All right. But I mean, I'm here today. I will always say give thanks to the moral support with my family and friends, and you know, all they reached out and thing. All that gave me a little extra fight to not give up, because I mean, when a doctor come and tell you, well, you look like you can make it through the week, it real hard to feel positive in a situation like that, you know.
Right.
But messages reached to me that, hey, we need you here, keep fighting, we can't lose you, you have a lot more to do in this world, and this is where
Any kids? Any kids?
No, I'm single and no kids.
No kids?
Yeah.
Because I know that would have been a
Yeah.
very hard one.
I'm looking at the book here, and it says the table of contents: false alarm, the prisoner, life at Cora, the blood cut, to treat or not to treat, spades of mistreatment, the dye in my veins, luck of the jaw, homecoming to COVID, a second chance for dad. Oh, give thanks. But what is interesting here, guys, I want to share with you. So this book is out there.
Yeah.
You can purchase it.
It's available at Scribbles and Quill and at Nigel Arkan, or you can get a physical hard copy from me. You could follow my social media handle, Alan, ALLAN, NREI, Alan Nrai, and you can get a signed hard copy from myself.
Well, they will sign this copy before you leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. In the year 2024, 34-year-old, I found myself compelled to document a chapter of my life that unfolded during the COVID-19 pandemic in Trinidad and Tobago. I was an essential worker who used to work shift for a government entity while the country was on lockdown and many persons were at home with their family. I often found myself at work, either at the office or out on many field sites. I guess it was not a matter of if, but when I would have been diagnosed with the COVID-19 and ultimately how I would have dealt with it. And this, I started reading, so I realized there was a breakup from a very serious relationship, and then you got COVID-19.
Worst year of my life.
So question.
Wow.
Tabanka then COVID.
What a combination, boy.
Yeah, worst year of my life.
I don't know ask you which one was worse,
I
but
believe
anyway.
the both of them could go side by side.
Well, true.
Trust me, eh?
It depends, eh? It depends on how. But anyway, the in writing the book, do you feel like even if you're while going through it, how you feel about that's going back into that whole realm, boy? That's going through that whole remembering, at least when the prisoner come into the room, that trauma, I should say, going through that whole trauma, like no, like even if we talking about it, how is it?
I mean, while I was writing the book, it put me in a real dark place because I suffered. It had no easy way to sugarcoat. I was suffering. I suffered, right? I mean, you couldn't breathe, you're on 24 oxygen, you physically couldn't move, your mind working, but your body not moving. This was the condition I was at, right? And you don't know if your last breath, that's a day for you, because you're watching people passing in front of you. I talking about a man gasping for it, and they wrap him up in a sheet and take him away. This is more or less what was happening in the book. I know it sounded a little gruesome, but it was reality.
No, that's okay, because sometimes we need to get reality, you know.
Right. So
we
with
need
that
a reality
now,
check.
So with that now, it put me back in a dark place in terms of feeling sad, and but then again, the light at the end of the tunnel. I am here today. I'm healthy. I am strong. And it actually showed me appreciation of life, appreciation of health, and appreciation for the people in your life. So these are the things you cannot buy. Even though we glorify physical items or tangible items, you cannot genuinely pay somebody to love you and care for you. And this is the message I am trying to share with my book.
And where as well, I think you asked him where we could get a copy of the book.
Said it
I can mention it again if you like.
Yeah, and give us in terms of social media, how can someone reach out to you? And because I know for like even that just talking about the book, but just talking about your experience. I'm sure someone would like to get in contact with you to actually,
Yeah, that's
I mean, you can read it in the book, yes, but I mean, hearing it from word of mouth, because sometimes you still want to connect with that emotionally, with one-on-one. I mean, and hearing it is two different things to me, because I could read the book and you still get emotions, but actually hearing your story on a live basis, you know what I mean, is too different for me. You know what I mean?
Encourage questions. I actually encourage people reaching out, and because you see, COVID didn't just affect me. It affected everyone, either directly or indirectly.
Yes.
So with this now, it I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think they put COVID as a taboo. I kind of, okay, it was COVID, but it happened. And it also, this book also a reminder of what the country went through. It also a reminder of what we overcome as a people. Because this could have crippled the whole country. And we back. We still functioning, and this is the message.
All right. So what can you tell Trinidad and Tobago, and of course by extension the rest of the world? I mean, in closing, just in general, that's your whole vibes, and we would send a shout out to.
Show love, boy. Be patient out here. Never give up. Things might look worse, but it must have a way to make things happen. Once there's life, there's a will, there's power, there's love.
And we need to pay attention to our surroundings.
Yeah.
We need to pay attention to our brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Too often we see things happening and we turn a blind eye. We
Yeah.
don't even stop to say, you need help? You get a flat tire on the side of the road. How often you see a man? Very rare.
Very
you
rare.
see a man stop to
Very
give
rare.
help.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're growing into a society where we forgetting that sometimes we need to be our brothers and sisters keepers. We're forgetting that.
Yeah. Social media handles.
Alan and Rai on all social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and you feel free to DM me and I'll just reply within a day.
Well, Alan, we just want to say from the Titans of Democracy, all the best to the book.
Thank you very much.
You know what I mean? You want a pen? Yeah, man, sign up.
Yes, I need to get my book signed. We could share it.
That is not
next time when they come in Titans of Democracy, it's
Yeah,
two
two-
people. You understand? As we get ready for the news, Alan, we want to thank you once again for passing through and just really.
I am going to be reading this book and
That's
I'm
it,
going to
yeah.
be sharing this book.
Thank
with
you all for having me.
Damian,
Yeah.
But I'm going to be sharing this book also with my children. Look.
Yeah, all those pictures are real,
I'm
by the
going to
way.
be sharing this book.
Serious.
I will call you. You know why? I haven't had someone who have been through COVID fully.
Yeah.
There was one guy I had interviewed on the other station to really give us a first-hand look or feel of the whole situation.
Yeah.
I will call you.
Yeah, looking forward to that call.
Alan, thanks for passing through. And
Thank you
people,
for having me.
And all they looking real good, eh?
Thank you.
Yeah.
A single letter to put out
look. You see me
Don't sit down
jacket
on
on.
it too long, eh?
You see, right? Anyway, people, news is up next. Keep it right here on Talk City 91.1. And of course, Titans of Democracy. News is up next.
This Palm Sunday, April 13th, 2025, join the UE Development and Endowment Fund and Extra Foods at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall for an unforgettable evening of musical excellence as we present Ignite 3, BP Renegades in Concert. Enjoy a spectacular benefit concert that supports financially challenged students at the UE St. Augustine campus, featuring 13-time panoramic champions BP Renegades and soloists Eddie Cumberbatch, Natalia Dockwell, Leandro Head, and Quinton Nichols. Tickets are just $350 and are available now at the UE Student Services and Queen's Hall box office. For more information, call 730-6489. Don't miss out. See you this Palm Sunday. Every day, we aspire to be better at what we do. Deliver more news, more often, to more people. We are your news team. reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant. This is TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Good morning. This is your TTT News Update. I'm Mary-Tivis Bernard and making the news at this time. The government is taking steps to address concerns over foreign exchange access and bank charges for the average citizen. Prime Minister Stuart Young gave an update on the meeting held on Tuesday alongside the Minister of Finance Vishnu Danpal, officials from the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, and key financial stakeholders. At Thursday's post-cabinet media briefing, Prime Minister Young said discussions focused on the challenges faced by citizens in accessing U.S. currency and the impact of banking fees.
We've been hearing about the difficulties with access, in particular by the average citizens to foreign exchange, and it is something that I had immediately prioritized that needed to be addressed for us to get a better understanding of it as the government, because as you know, as the government, you're not directly relating into the foreign exchange, how it goes between the banks, the central bank.
The Prime Minister described the meeting as productive, with open discussions on foreign exchange allocation, illegal activities affecting supply, and the rising cost of banking services. He also questioned why advancements in banking technology have not translated to reduced fees for customers.
I see that you're closing down retail banking, you're shrinking your retail banking services, which mean a reduction in cost. You're moving away from paper, which to me logically also means a reduction in cost. So therefore, why are we not seeing the efficiency of online services equating into lower charges and lower expenses to us, the citizens?
In other news, Senior Superintendent Roger Alexander has resigned from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Acting Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin confirmed this development during a press briefing on Thursday.
I had a conversation with Senior Superintendent Alexander, and we had a very cordial conversation, and he did, in fact, utter a document, and in it was that of stating his desire to resign from the police service. And again, I would not want to say more on that. I think at the right time, he would make the necessary disclosures in relation to that. But again, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service just continue to wish Mr. Alexander all the best in terms of his future endeavors.
In sports, Signal Hill United booked their place in the Final Four of the Tobago Football Association Big 8 with their second successive win in Group 1. Here are the highlights from their matchup with Georgia FC.
The village of Blackrock was buzzing with football action on Wednesday, and the second game of a doubleheader at the Colin Recreation Ground was an enticing clash between Georgia FC and Signal Hill United, with the latter needing a win to advance to the Tobago Football Association Big 8 semi-finals, while Georgia FC win a must-win situation to stay in contention after losing their opening match to Roxborough. The informed Jafia Edwards of Signal Hill forcing Curtis Nurse into the first save of the match. Nurse was in the war again minutes later as Signal Hill lay siege, but 0-0 will be the score after the first 45. The crowd in Blackrock had to wait until the 53rd minute for the first item, which came from Signal Hill. The long ball from the back, eluding Georgia's defense, and Edwards gets on the end of it to eat a food and make it 1-0. Nurse was determined to keep his team in the game despite the pressure. A touch of fatigue seemed to play a part in goal number 2 for Signal Hill as Anson Campbell freezes past the defense to slot home. Georgia would make it interesting late. Signal Hill goalkeeper Karen Thomas caught flat-footed with a glancing header from Tyrone Manning, who made it 2-1. But there will be no late heroics. Signal Hill United heading to the semi-finals of the Tobago Football Association Big 8 with a 2-1 win over Georgia FC. Wayne Cunningham, TTT Sport.
And that was your TTT News update. I'm Mary Therese Bernard. Do have a great day.
That was TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
The Elections and Boundaries Commission wishes to inform all qualified persons who are not registered or are in doubt about their registration status that the electoral registration for the upcoming parliamentary elections has begun. Today, Friday, 28th March 2025, is the last day to get your name on the revised list of electors. Check your registration status on the EBC's website at www.ebctt.com or visit your registration area office to ensure your correct name and address are on the preliminary list of electors. To vote is your right, but you must be registered. For further information, please call the EBC hotline at 785-8206 or 785-8211. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy.
Nicole Larson is live every afternoon on Talk City 91.1 FM, Monday to Friday from noon to 3 p.m. Topical, informative, inspirational. Nicole can get your afternoon started right. Join her for discussions and information on financial issues, parenting, life lessons, and so much more, along with all the inspirational messages you need for a positive day. Nicole Larson Live is on Talk City 91.1 FM, your address for talk.
Spiritual Baptist Liberation 2025, Sunday, March 30th at 1 p.m. East Street Extension, Wilson Street, Point Fortin. All are welcome to attend. For more information, contact Matron Vanessa 264-1268 or Mother Colleen 755-4030.
Victorious Lifestyle, Sundays, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with Pastor Terrence Brown. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about Bible prophecy. Let's rescue the downtrodden from the social burdens of life. The Victorious Lifestyle team is available for prayer, counseling, motivation, and building bridges to a victorious life. Listen every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on Talk City 91.1 FM, bringing hope, giving victory. For more information, call Pastor Brown at 463-4376.
With his redeeming blood, he loved me.
Hey, Rockers here. Just want to invite you to join me on the Saturday brunch every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. And guess what? From this Saturday, we have Kevin Sawyer joining us from 10 a.m. Gonna have some laugh therapy inside the Saturday brunch. Rock and come in. Kevin Sawyer, you say so too.
It used to be inside the gallery. Now it's inside the brunch. I don't know where next. Inside the wake, or you tune in Saturdays on Talk City 91.1 FM before the movement inside the clinic. Please, oh gosh, laughter therapy inside the health center.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
And worse, the visa is very expensive. So it goes from being free to being a charge on you to go to Britain. Well, yes, as far as I'm concerned, only could charge us but only one. But what really rots my gut is that I have to also swallow that the highest court of this land is in London at the Privy Council. And if you want to go to the Privy Council, you have to go there by way of some arrangements that they make for you. Do you really feel independent? Where your highest court is in a foreign country and the foreign country leaders would put on the arrangements by which you could come to that country?
Music.
Silver and gold never buy our soul. We rich in we heart, yeah. We rich and we high.
Culture.
My brothers and I came back together because there was this cover band competition, rock band competition, and we wanted to enter in Trinidad. And they wanted to do Bohemian Rhapsody, but they had to get all the parts. But we were a group already, and we could do them things, you know. So he had the rock band going already, and we just came together and did the show. But the Bohemian Rhapsody was the one that won everything for us.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM. Here's what's trending today on Titans of Democracy.
Lauren said call out in New York City. Says she coming home cause she must have to play. Lauren said call out in New York City. Says she coming home cause she must have to play. If you hear she ballin', I need a little runaway. Lauren coming home for carnival, I need a little runaway. This woman not bad, she party bag, I need a little runaway. She tell her she friend and family, I need a little runaway. If you see Lauren, everywhere she go, what she whine and rollin'. Every video that's in she phone, is she whine and rollin'. All over the road, what she whine and rollin'. When the rhythm hit in she soul, what she whine and rollin'. Say she only got one life, can't stay on the job site. Make a memory for a lifetime that could last. Yeah, come on, baby. Knock a glass with two eyes. She don't catch feelings, she catch flights. So she coming back to the sunshine paradise. Lauren said, call out in New York City. Say she coming home cause she must have to play. Lauren said, call out in New York City. Say she coming home cause she must have to play. If you hear she ballin', I need a little runaway. Lauren coming home for carnival, I need a little runaway. This woman not bad, she party bag, I need a little runaway. She tell her she friend and family, I need a little runaway. If you see Lauren, everywhere she go, what she whine and rollin'. Every video that's in she phone, is she whine and rollin'. All over the road, what she whine and rollin'. When the rhythm hit in she soul, what she whine and rollin'. Everything bambadi, the touch up on this Monday, with a breakout story. Melda oh, why you gone away? I gave you love, all my love, just the other day. You was laying next to me, but now you're far away. I'll confess these feelings, are you listening? She said never again, says ya never again. Ya take all the pain, says ya never again. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna change your ways, no come back again. Nah. Where else I go, without you, my darling, it's pressure for soul. When you ain't back on me, where else I go, without you, my darling, it's pressure for soul. When you ain't back on me, I'm missing you. Look how I'm missing you. Every day I'm missing you. Yeah, I'm missing you.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Hey, this is how we welcome you inside our 8 o'clock hour, 40 minutes after the big hour. Yes, you're inside Titans of Democracy on a beautiful Friday where we trying to take it easy.
Well,
trying to take it light.
After the things people seen, they feel they can't take it easy. But By the way, let me say good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Regis. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Primus. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Chance and all the viewers on our Facebook channel. You can go on Talk City, yeah? Look for it on Facebook and jump in. I know we had to reset a while ago, but you know that's how when the internet give a little slip up. Yeah.
All right, so inside us at 8 o'clock hour, we have our health tip coming up, aka medicine.
Hey, all you don't forget that CMOS, that's CMOS. Lauren.
Yeah.
I call Lauren Heath. Lauren Heath, good morning to you. Boy, that's CMOS, that's CMOS.
But I mean, Sharon, I find when they came in this morning, I mean, with the whole the whole key situation, and actually looking at the papers and seeing some your shoulders looking a little bit tense.
You find it looking
tense up. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I have a little remedy for you.
Tell me.
Right? Where in the health tip this morning, we're gonna be looking at stress.
Stress.
Yeah. You seem a bit stressed out.
Boy, stressed out. I stressed out, boy. What you think last night? This morning I get up here, banana. They too much. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Angie.
Yeah. They're looking at a little bit stressed. So inside this hour, coming up inside the 8 o'clock hour in the medicine, medicine tip.
Wait half a minute.
How to deal with stress.
Well, yeah.
What is it even? What is to leave it alone?
This thing, I had to think. No, boy, before you see I open this secret hole I have here.
Yeah.
I feel I want the secret is to understand. Where's that one, boy?
Yeah.
Chester?
Yeah.
What chill is this I to see here?
Oh, here's something that
yeah, give me something.
Yeah, you sure?
Nah, boy.
Yeah. And today's Friday, we say yesterday, I say Sharon, boy. Girl, we come in today and
relaxing.
We tighten some music and let her feel, put them in the long weekend mood.
Papa, you.
Why does win more just
I feel take as me who pelt the thing in the damn dustbin.
Yeah, you see? Boy.
Off a shock. Being shocked.
Yeah, pelt the thing as well. Hey, inside this hour, Tobago, your turn. Yeah, Tobago. You see, all the thing. Tobago.
We never forget it, Tobago.
Yeah, we're taking calls from Tobago. Call us up, let us know what's happening. Tell us what stresses you're going through. Yeah, unlike
Damien, there's a serious piece of stress, Damien.
Yeah, it is.
2 in 1 week? Yeah. Nah, man. They say looking good at all.
Oh, my partner, ding dong say, it's looking too good.
It's looking too good at all with that. Just so?
Yeah. Oh, good.
I mean, for me, there ain't no impact for nothing.
Yeah.
But I can't. That is a stress, boy. Listen, I should have. Let me make my reservation. Let me see more. Say, I ain't able with that now.
Oh gosh. So what are we gonna do? Tobago, call us up 622-4911. Let me check the WhatsApp board here. People feeling good. Damien, they're leaving we out. Bless one, send a little quote of the day. You could never whisper wisdom in a foolish man's ear. Oh Lord. Bless one, let's come with some hard ones, Marlene say, just saw the front page of the Trinidad Guardian newspapers. Oh my, shake my head, SMH.
Marlene, don't worry, girl.
Yeah, somebody saying, hi, good morning, Sharon and Damien. I would like to wish Judy Ralph a happy birthday. Her birthday is on the 30th of March. Wow, what a way to celebrate your birthday on us now. Nice weekend, Greetings coming from Alicia. And is it Alicia Almond de Roche? Or De Roche. All right. So Sharon, something is wrong with your life. Yes, I hope we got it back up.
No,
it was running like
it's
all right. Oh gosh, she said moving like robot. Oh gosh. Right. So Tobago calls. Let me see what's going on here. Hello, good morning, line 1.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
Morning to Damian. Good morning, Miss Felix. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Let me take this opportunity to say, TGIF, thank God it's Friday. It's a long weekend, people. Just be careful out there. You know what I mean? We expect all of us to be around for April 28th.
Right.
Miss Felix, I just picked up the Guardian papers about 5 minutes ago.
Hey, listen.
And I saw something that surprised, I don't want to say surprise, surprises me. But it just surprises me, I know it was coming eventually. Right? Now, my thing is, it have people running from that institution. They're running and resigning left, right, and center. And it have people running into the institution. We have a policeman, a former policeman. Now we have a former PNM minister. So I am not daunted. Everybody have the choice. Everybody have the free will. But UNC, really? Anyway, they could do what they want. Jump high, jump low. They could skin book in St. Joseph. They could say what they want, do what they want. Terrence here saying it would be the next member of parliament for St. Joseph. They could bring the blue soap man. They could bring the green man. They could bring whoever. But Terrence here saying it would be the next member of parliament for St. Joseph. We want a corridor and we want a blue soap. Sharon, I love listening.
Hey, listen, I like Korea, so careful.
Careful, oh Lord.
Careful. I like my dal.
Don't talk about that.
Mainly dal, my rice, curry chicken, goat, my mango. Sometimes I could hit a little pumpkin or a little booty.
I love my duck.
And
I love my curry duck.
I don't like duck too much, but I will take a little taste.
You don't like duck too much, Sharon? You're missing out in life,
and my
girl.
son does lick duck, but my son could cook a curry.
A serious curry duck. Big up to my partner, Smalls, Jason Teloki, a.k.a. who can make a good duck.
Jason Teloki, I know that person, eh?
Yeah, he's small. That Smalls from next 99.
Oh, yes, right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello.
Merry Christmas, my Sean Felix.
Good morning, my darling.
Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Damian.
Oi.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Same to you, brother.
I mean, it's early in the morning and all that food, all you're talking about, the mama and all you're cooking in the studio.
Just now, you're a big far side in the studio,
I'm coming with a plate, and I'm coming with a basin.
A basin? That ain't big enough.
Hey!
Darling.
I'm listening, but I keep asking the question, Does we have an opposition?
But we have to have our opposition,
Yeah, we ask it.
We have to have one. We have the office of the opposition and the office of the prime minister.
That's what I'm saying, because to me, the way this thing going down, like it's only a government we have. We not really have our opposition in Trinidad and Tobago. So there's the sad part that I worrying about, because I say we need our opposition in Trinidad and Tobago, not the opposition where we think we have. We need somebody as our opposition to run this country than the opposition we think we have here in Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Felix, Mr. Damian, only have a peaceful and a blessed day for me, please. And just take care for me, please. Thank you kindly.
Okay, my darling.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning to you, Damian.
Morning.
And good morning to you, Sharon.
Carol, you found
well.
your way, Carol. You found your way.
Oh yeah. You said all the time, friends and family.
I hear you.
Anyway, I must call him when I heard Mr. Rai and what he went through during COVID. And the voice, the spirit told me that I must tell Trinidad and Tobago that we owe Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley a debt of gratitude. During COVID, he stood up as a father, making hard decisions, locking down the place to save us, to save lives and livelihood. And also that medical team with Dr. Paris Ram and all the other doctors and to Mr. Dial Singh. That team did wonders. We take it for a joke. But when you listen, because I talked to some people, they didn't believe COVID. But when you listen to that young man, that book, everybody should go out and get that book and read. He was one of them who had to transport maybe work during the COVID time, and he ended up getting it, and his life was in danger. So it was no joke. That is why we owe Dr. Rowley, because if Dr. Rowley had played slack and given to what people were saying, how many of us would have been dead? More people would have been dead. Mr. Wright, you come through at a good time to let the people know we owe Dr. Rowley and that medical team and Mr. Diaz a debt of gratitude. I thank you all. Blessings.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Carol.
Hey, well, folks, I got some information here. Gotta check it out. Hey, this Ramadan, bring your family together with a taste of tradition. From golden fluffy bread to perfectly crisp samosas, Ibis all-purpose flour helps you create the dishes that make every occasion. With premium quality and unmatched consistency, Ibis flour ensures your recipes turn out just right every time. Because great meals start with the best ingredients. Ibis, the tradition of excellence. And Sharon, if you're feeling lucky, get that ticket because the Lotto Plus jackpot is now an estimated dazzling 7.6 million. If you know, I just feel how that's reading this thing, eh?
Oh, Lord.
Gosh, boy.
If only we could have read it and it could have just appear in the bank account.
Yes, sir. Because with 7.6 million, you can turn your bet slip into the ultimate Euro trip. Imagine enjoying private tours of the Roman Colosseum, taking a helicopter ride over the Mediterranean, and sipping champagne or champagne, or some people will say it, some champagne on the Eiffel Tower. You understand?
God, boy.
Just for an additional $5, you know.
You're rubbing in this thing, so it's going into my heart.
The stress, yeah.
God and my soul. Oh, God. It's $1 million, always $1 million.
And of course, you can play the multiplier for just a chance to win up to $1 million. All right, so get your
$1 million
tickets
plus
now.
on top of the 7.
Yeah. Well, not on top of the 7, but you know, with the multiplier, you have the $5,
right?
And then you have the $10.
Yes.
So when you buy the $10, so even if you get 3 numbers,
right?
So even if you get 5 numbers, I think with 5 numbers and the multiplier, I think some vice versa.
What?
You can win up to $1 million.
Nah, we're not winning.
Yeah,
I ain't greedy. I could live with that.
Get the tickets now for Saturday. Saturday is estimated 7.6 million jackpot draw. Remember, winners always play Lotto Plus like Damien Kidd.
And Sharon Felix.
And Sharon Felix. You see, from next week, they can put that part inside.
Yeah.
Remember, winners always play Lotto Plus like Damien Kidd.
And Sharon Felix.
I know what Sharon Felix. But don't worry, I'll get something. Right? I'll make sure, you know, it's not nice envelopes. And when I say Sharon, you're already going on, right? You're taking another week off to ease the stress.
Yes.
And you go in and sip some champagne.
Yes.
By the Eiffel Tower.
All right. How much you say? 7 million?
7.6
million?
Yeah.
Not 15, eh?
No.
All right. You know, when people these days, people getting 15 million like a handshake, you know.
Yes. All right. Hey, come on. Hey, let's see who's on line 3. Hello, good morning. Hello.
That is all you have to do. A wink, a smile, and a handshake.
Yes.
And money in your back pocket.
Oh, boy.
Money in the bank.
and you forget about your all these years of your career. Forget that. Don't study that.
Right.
Right? And you'll get a seat. Don't mind it might be a safe seat, but you'll get a seat. You're bound to win, but it's what you put in the bank. That is very important. Because you see, I can't bring anybody good, so I had to buy. You know, like Monopoly? You understand? I had to buy people. Because people are coming in. So the best thing for me to do is to do what I've been doing all these years. I go buy people. You could. Good morning, GK. Good morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
You could imagine. I in politics. I leave politics in 2010. I fly out to Trinidad and Tobago in 2011 with my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old. And I've gone to live in long neck jersey, short pants and slippers. And after 14 years, after I talked so much about the Piaco International scandal, I come back to Trinidad, borrow a jacket because I say I ain't had no more jacket. Borrow a leather shoe to come and say to a leader, I'll put it that way, that you, like Orchard, is the best thing for Trinidad and Tobago. You could imagine that? And don't worry, I ain't get paid. I know see why some people leave the priesthood. You understand? You, when you were in office, in power as a leader, they weren't even aware that we had shares in trains 1 and trains 4. You as a leader, when you were the leader, did not even negotiate with the upstream industries. Refused to give gas to the downstream industries to the extent where they were suing this country over $6 billion. And telling me, don't worry, when you get back in there, you go fix the energy industry. And don't worry with this energy chamber, I will have a new energy chamber for you to talk to people to talk to. And if anything, they could always call me direct. I will fix all your problems. And people will clap for that and applaud for that. As though that is as it is. That after 15 years, that you couldn't do anything. You didn't know what was going on then. But all of a sudden, you have the answers. And you call in one of our main people where we have to get gas from. You call him a narcos drug runner. How are you going to talk to that person? How are you going to speak to this person on behalf of the people of Trinidad and Tobago? Where our economy is built on natural gas. Where we have mature fields in Trinidad and Tobago. Where we do not have all our eggs in one basket. But we need to negotiate with somebody who has over 200 trillion scoops of gas, just 7 nautical miles west of us. And you call in that leader. Because when you ring the phone across there, that person is going to answer the phone, and you're calling that person a narcos drug runner. How are you going to come now? If the people take God out of the thoughts and vote for you, and whatever party you drum up, whoever you pay to come in, you're going to talk to that person, they will just put a smile on the face and talk to you and negotiate with you. How are we doing that? And you selling that to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and saying that the East-West corridor is the best thing. But in one of your ads, you're saying this government, they do nothing for their own people on the East-West corridor, have them poor and suffering. but you have plans for the East-West corridor. For 5 years, 3 months, and 14 days, you did nothing for the East-West corridor. But all of a sudden, you have a 12-point plan. And part of that plan is for people to sew clothes, because your mother was asked you to sew all your clothes. That is your plan? And people buying that wholesale? Really? So when the people from Venezuela ring the phone in the diplomatic center and they hear, she here now, this Bishwati, this sister. Like what you want to hear, or you want to hear a strong, professional voice, like the Honorable Stuart Young, answering that phone. And you're all calling each other on first name basis and having fruitful discussions about the well-being of Trinidad and Tobago and by extension the Caribbean. Who do you really want to pick up that telephone to answer that call? Because you see some people move their office down south in pink palaces. They're not where they're supposed to be. Because why? Because they have 5-day weekends. So when those calls coming through, who answering that phone? And who do you want to answer that phone? Be careful. Be very careful with your vote on the 28th. Because the 29th of April 2015, you don't want the wrong person answering that telephone. Have a good day, DK. Have a good day, Miss Felix. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you very much, sir. And,
but you give your next name. It's Damien.
I say the kids, I guess it's
the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, the kid. Okay.
All right, so time for your health tip.
Yeah.
And your medicine.
Bring it on.
Right. And as I was just letting Sharon know that she's looking a bit stressed out. After her ordeal this morning. You know what I mean? Almost putting herself in expense, some serious expense for one small little chip. And also the fact that she was afraid to open the newspapers this morning, seeing some disturbing.
Oh, God. You are rubbing this thing out?
Yeah. So, all right. So, on a lighter note, we're dealing with stress this morning.
Yeah, people.
Yeah. We're dealing with stress. To effectively deal with stress, prioritize self-care. Practice relaxation techniques. Maintain healthy habits. But I ain't nobody last one. They said seek support. No, seek support from others. I ain't too sure about that one, because you might seek support. You might go to seek support from others, and they might stress you more. Right? So we're talking about prioritize self-care, engage in activities, and enjoy. Make time for hobbies, interests, and activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Right? In other words, do like Charlotte.
Well, let me tell you, I have a stress reliever, yeah? All I could say, well, I want to have a stress reliever. Morning to my special friend, darling, I love you. I have a stress reliever.
You see? Practice mindfulness and relaxation. Incorporate techniques like meditation, deep breathing exercises. Before you open the papers and you go into your daily routine. Yeah, well, bless you. Spend time in nature, go in the bush, take a rest around.
I feel like going there this weekend.
Because studies show that spending time outdoors can reduce stress and improve well-being. All right. They say connect with others. I know about that part, but they're saying social interaction and social relationships provide emotional support and can help buffer against stress.
It might,
All right.
But you have to be careful of the others you're talking about. Who are the others?
It depends. It says, and it also says be kind to yourself, acknowledge your feelings, practice self-compassion, and avoid self-criticism. Sharon.
I just do that, yes, boy. I'm doing that all the time.
And it says also, while maintaining healthy habits, all right. So as we said yesterday, eat a balanced diet,
Mhm.
right? Thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Focus on nutritious foods to support your physical and mental health.
Yes, yes.
So as we said yesterday, a little sea boss.
Yes,
go do the job right. Right?
It is a serious thing, that's serious.
Look for some brain food. And for those out there in the pharmacies, brain food I'm talking about. But anyway, put them get that out here. But anyway, get regular exercise. Physical activity is a great stress reliever and can improve mood and energy levels. Exercising, Sharon. And I'm trying to I work with a particular co-host and I advocating for her to get some exercise inside there. Yeah, clear throat one more time. Yeah, to get some exercise inside there.
I bought myself a treadmill just before Christmas.
And what happened?
My son put my treadmill in the back, and we're supposed to fix it properly so I could get on. But I ain't blaming him, eh?
Yeah. No, I was waiting for you to finish. I was waiting.
I think I'm going to have to pull back out my treadmill where it was.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it obstructed anybody, yes or no.
Right. And for me, this before I go to the other one, prior to rice sleep, people, sleeping is very important. Aim to have at least 7 to 9 hours. Even if you can get 6 inside of there. Sleeping is very important.
I don't know why in the night I can't fall asleep.
A lot of people,
boy.
and it happens to a lot of people, especially in Trinidad and Tobago, where that whole insomnia.
Yeah, boy.
But I know what it is, It's stress.
I feel so too.
Yes, it is stress. It is stress. Most of the time, it is stress.
Some of the stress is when you look across there, you only see pillows.
Yes, sir. Yes. Right? So what it is saying here, quality sleep each night, it allows your body and mind to rest and recover. Right? And this last one is for me. Limit alcohol and caffeine. Right? Excessive consumption of these substances can worsen stress and anxiety. So for me, I limit the alcohol. Damien, don't go this long weekend, steer for the punching.
You too?
But sometimes the punching does ease up the stress. Eh? For some people, it could ease the stress.
Damien.
And for some people, it has heightened the stress.
Damien, you need to sap your joints. Punch.
Sap my joints. You know what punching is.
Let me tell you this now. If I take one drink, one drink, at the end of the one drink, I start to feel like I want to fly.
You see?
If I go to take the second drink, that is it.
Well, you see?
When I sit down, I ain't moving. You have to bring a crane.
You see? Well, folks, that was your health tip for today. Right? So, don't stress up all yourself now. And do like ding dong. Right?
Yeah. We here for a good time, not a long time. Fighting ding dong with a feel good song.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Okay, girl, you see your best wine up in your chest. You wanna link, call me, I'm the best. Every girl walk out to the fest, and every girl them dressed to impress. See my team, we don't really waste time. You come back, cause you know a real vibe. You wanna taste this one more time? Girl, let me start it. So call out the bridal party. We gonna make all the residents happy. Bartender, make it snappy. Put the queen in front of the king like Barbie. On the road like whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Run the drinks like whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We wanna drink and party all day. No bad weather, stop way, no. Your life, how you want it, okay. All day say we out and mad. All day say we drink out the bar. All day cause we life done hard. All day we go party. All day and every night in the bed. The best way to release your stress. 4 drinks cause we ain't done yet. All day we go party.
Hey, Rockers here. What you doing Saturday morning? Come on, check me now. We on the Saturday brunch from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And we have some brunch together. Good music, good vibes, good conversation. Join me this Saturday morning.
Calling all culture lovers. Are you ready to dive into the heart and soul of Trinidad and Tobago? Tune in to Culture Talk, where we explore the vibrant traditions, sizzling rhythms, and rich stories of our island every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Short Pants. And how do you feel about Calypso? On Sunday, Short Pants opens the doors of the Kaiso Cafe from 1 to 5 p.m. You can share your views, chat with the singers, hear some of the best calypsos that were ever sung, and learn a little something and more about our Trinbago culture. Culture Talk on Saturday and Kaiso Cafe on Sunday with Short Pants on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Welcome to another segment of our special series marking the 60th anniversary of the Industrial Court of Trinidad and Tobago. In this episode of our program, we delve into the landmark cases and defining moments that have shaped the court's reputation as a beacon of justice in labor relations. Sharing these details with us is former Industrial Court Judge and Chairman of the Registration, Recognition and Certification Board, Augustus Ramrika Singh. I also have with me today former Industrial Court Vice President, Judge, and current Chairman of the Registration, Recognition and Certification Board, Gregory Baker, who will share some of his experiences at the court. But Mr. Ramrika Singh, I want to begin with you. In our last episode, we spoke of a number of cases that helped shape the Industrial Court. Would you care to share anything else on this topic?
The Industrial Court is not bound by the strict laws of the Evidence Act. It doesn't deal with evidence, but the legal technicalities, right? And the second thing, and I think it is very important, because a lot of people read decisions of the court in the newspapers, for example. They're not involved in industrial relations, and they wonder what is going on in the court. And my response to that is what is in the Act. The court should determine trade disputes and other matters before it in accordance with equity, good conscience, and the substantial merits of the case before it, having regard to the principles and practices of good industrial relations. So that is what distinguishes the court. As Dr. Jackson put it when he delivered an address on the 50th anniversary of the court is not only an important democratic institution, it is an instrument of social peace. And I also want to say, when the court makes a decision that a dismissal is harsh and oppressive and so on, contrary to this, there is no appeal. The appeal court has said that is a statement of fact, not a matter of law, so that the court is the final arbiter of dismissals that are not in accordance with equity and good conscience.
As you pointed out, Mr. Ramrika Singh, many of the cases mentioned underscore the court's commitment to fairness and equity. Among these were disputes involving pivotal industries where the balance between workers' rights and economic stability was delicately maintained. We thank you for that information. But now I would like to bring in Mr. Baker into the conversation. Can you share any special memories attached to the court?
There was one case that I did when I was legal advisor at Carney Limited. And normally we would have done private counsel to do these things, but I had to do this one. It involved a worker, agricultural worker in Carney, who was, how should I put it? He took the company's sling chains, which is the chains that they used to bind up the canes, to put it on the trucks. He stole the company's sling chains and kept it at his house, and he was running a business, renting out the sling chains to the farmers. Well, the company found out about it, and of course, after they going through the process, they dismissed him. It came up for hearing in the industrial court. So I went, did my case, and it was clear, the evidence, he stole the people's chains and was running a business. So the court admonished him for that, breach of trust, how you could do that after the company raised you and helped your family and everything else. This is a man who was working with a company since he was 12 years old. He was a school dropout. Don't tell me about, there's a law about employing children, but what happens out in the field is another matter. He was working for about 40 years and basically said, look, while he's a scoundrel and everything else, it would be unjust for him to go home empty-handed after all that time. And that is the section 10.3. Notwithstanding all of that, they ordered compensation. In essence, they gave him a severance payment. Now, that blew my mind because I know in the common law, you get caught stealing, you're out. So I went back and I started to read this thing over and over and over. And I said, all right, that is what 10.3 is about. And 10.3 came back to haunt me while I was sitting as a judge in the court.
Such cases highlight the industrial court's ability to navigate complex issues, ensuring that justice is served with a level of compassion while fostering industrial harmony. Many of the decisions made resonated far beyond the courtroom, influencing policies and practices across the nation. We've been speaking with former Industrial Court Judge and Chairman of the Registration, Recognition and Certification Board, Augustus Ramrika Singh, along with former Industrial Court President and Judge and current Chairman of the Registration, Recognition and Certification Board, Gregory Baker. Thank you so much for joining us.
This was a production of the Information Division, Government Communications.
Spiritual Baptist Liberation 2025, Sunday, March 30th at 1 p.m. East Street Extension, Wilson Street, Point Fortin. All are welcome to attend. For more information, contact Matron Vanessa 264-1268 or Mother Colleen 755-4030.
Papa Green, you hear about the doubles man using solar energy? The man cooking doubles fresh on his spot and has a solar powered fan to blow away the smoke. It's real cool.
No, I don't know about him, Dolly. So, is he charging more for his solar doubles or what?
Nah, I doubt that. Solar is a money saver and not to mention a planet saver too.
Good. Once the doubles hot, the pepper hot, the price not hot, I cool.
Solar power to the people.
A project of the European Union funded Global Climate Change Alliance, United Nations Development Programme, and the Ministry of Planning and Development.
TTT News, delivering more news at more times to more people. TTT News, reporting on the people, events and issues that affect your life. TTT News, online and fully interactive. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Learn how to treat your skin. This is Melanin Matters.
The skin is something that affects each and every one of us, and it's such an amazing organ. It goes way more than just making us look good.
Melanin Matters, here on the Mid-Morning Mojo at 11:15 a.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Melanin Matters on Talk City 91.1 FM.
As we gear up for General Elections 2025, Talk City 91.1 FM asks you, did you know? Did you know that the first election held in TNT was in September 1956? It featured 8 parties and 39 independents. The parties included PNM, PDP, Butler Party, TLP, NDP, POPPG, WIIP, and CPDP. Did you know? Well, now you know. Talk City 91.1 FM, keeping you in the know.
You see, I'm not a call from Tobago. You see, because people stress out.
They stress out or
Oh, they really famous.
Damien, I will not like you after today. Damien, you like the stress that you just read there.
Alex.
He giving me stress, Alex.
You know they say the crocodile, the tongue can't move, right? And the tongue, the use of the tongue
Alex,
for the crocodile.
This is my personal friend, right? Okay. So when I get a call last night, I think I guess I had to feel sick. I said, what?
She's had a mistress though.
When I come now, when I see that, I do the papers. So.
Anyway, Alex, she's so stressed. She ended up with real key in her bag.
I can understand the stress level.
Yeah, understand?
Alex, you use this?
No, I don't actually.
Okay, you see? I'm not going to tell you what not to do. Don't say nothing.
I just do breathing exercises.
You do breathing?
Yeah, the breathing helps tremendously.
I have to start to talk to him, you know.
Yeah, no, Alex is a good one. Yeah. So Alex is up next with Karen. And we're saying happy Friday to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Try and don't be stressed out.
No.
Like my good friend Sharon.
I am not stressed out. I have a stress reliever. Just tell you.
Right.
Let me make a call. You getting tired, yes. I have a stress reliever. What's wrong with you, boy?
Right. And of course, once again, to the Muslim community, our Muslim brothers and sisters, happy Eid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Baptist community, spiritual Baptist, we say have a wonderful day, and on the holiday, on that special day. And people out there, please, let's take it easy on the black carpet.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I mean? If you're going out online and
and if you know you're going to drink
ponchion,
be careful. Get a driver.
Like Damien Kid, who that was e-stress.
Where is the bait in it? Is bait in it? Look.
Alex, where's that one, buddy? Where's that? Cool it that way. You're sure right. You're sure right. Bring the ice, man.
Listen, you can have that with
club soda. Anyway, folks, this is what we pull on the curtains for today. We had a wonderful week.
Thank
of democracy.
Yeah, you enjoy it?
Yes.
Definitely. You enjoy me?
Definitely. Of course. Of course. No. Ask Alex for me. Man, because I mean, from on Monday.
I've never seen Damien this happy. It's been a while.
Yes.
True.
Seriously.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Seriously.
Yes,
and we
you're
look
welcome.
forward to more, you know what I mean? I'm loving it. So people, a big shouts to Alan Diaz, locked onto the show.
Yeah.
And all the Titans out there, all the folks in Tobago, all the folks internationally. Thank you very much. And and leave it there. Right? I leave it my partner, leave it there.
Oh, good.
Right? Yeah, leave it there. Cool it.
And all our Tobago listeners, and of course we have callers in Tobago, but I don't know what's going on with them this morning. You know?
Probably Monday we'll hear from them. Yeah. Because I hear my good friend who does
Mount St. George.
Mount St. George, and I hear from my good friend who had the accent down hard.
Mr. Archer.
Mr. Archer does get the accent hard. The Tobago accent. You understand? You have it, boy. Watch me, you want to play. Hard accent, you know. Countryside to it. You understand?
Sounds like my partner Bungage.
We don't play up inside there, you know. It's up our countryside, we don't play up there, you know.
Which party from in Tobago?
Goodwood.
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 Yeah, I believe that.
As you start, Karen and Alex up next. Keep it right here.
Oh, God. Guys, be out of here. Have a good weekend.
One with your fitness in the right body. One with your fitness in the right fashion. We thought was a friend and we like it like that. Coming on the life like snaking out the grass. One with your fitness in the right body.
Well, I don't have time to beef. Lucky for you, my friend. I in a good spirit. I drink in a good spirit. The vibes right up to the limits. So don't hold me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. Good spirit. I drink in a good spirit. The vibes ain't cars in a minute. So don't hold me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. My friend and them couldn't tell you about me. Good people is good people. We only want love and peace. So good. Yeah. My family couldn't tell you about me. Good people is good people. We only want love. Well, every man make their choices. I said we make sacrifices. We block out the noises. We have to forget the voices. One day we gon' make it. You don't have to fake it. I give you my best. I give you the chain off my neck. I give you my love and respect. But now hear the story. Is you vexing me? Like I do you something. Like I do you something. When I hear the show now, is you vexing me? Like I do the wrong thing. Like I do you something. Oh, it's a good thing. I in a good spirit. I drink in a good spirit. The vibes right up to the limits. So don't hold me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. Good na na na. Red and ready, yeah we all. Yeah. Red and ready, yeah we all. Calling all the red army. Red and ready, yeah we all. Yeah, yeah. We all. Oh na na na. Red and ready, yeah we all. Calling all the red army. Red and ready, yeah we all. Trinidad and Tobago. Red and ready, yeah we all. Yeah, we all. Yeah, we red and ready now. Calling the red army. Calling out all our we friends and family with love for TNT. From the mountain top to the valley low, everywhere we go, country before party. B&M, we working together, we building together. Young will make it better. B&M, side by side together, we standing together for our nation's future. This is a movement we all in together, not just for one. My sister, my brother, Balize in your hand. B&M is the plan, ready, ready, hold it steady. B&M, we all in. One blood flowing through we vein. We all in. Red Army on the road again. We all in. Every creed and every race. We all in. Together, no time to waste. We all in. From Frederick Street to Boko Reef. We all in. The Balize is what we need. We all in. Tell them this and say it then. We all in. The B&M we need again. We all in. Taking it to the street, wherever we meet. We talking to everyone all over the country. The message is loud and clear. We want you to volunteer, spreading the word. Country before party. B&M, sun or rain together. We remain together. We gonna make things better. B&M, young and old together. Standing tall together. This is a new chapter. Together we standing, all tribes intertwined. Working together, we all in the line. Let's do this together, your future and mine. Ready, ready, hold it steady. B&M, we all in. One blood flowing through we vein. We all in. Red Army on the road again. We all in. Every creed and every race. We all in. Together, no time to waste. We all in. From Frederick Street to Boko Reef. We all in. The Balize is what we need. We all in. Tell them this and say it then. We all in. The B&M we need again. We all in. Red and ready, yeah we all. Yeah. Red and ready, yeah we all. Trinidad and Tobago. Red and ready, yeah we all. Yeah. We all. Yeah. We red and ready now. B&M, we working together, we building together. We gonna make